to choose because they're all right here.
WBKN FM, Brookhaven, B92.
The following is a B92 sports production. And now, Brookhaven Academy Cougar Football. Game action is brought to you by Bain Drugs Brookhaven, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the Bank of Brookhaven, Toyota of Brookhaven, Perkins Ace Hardware Brookhaven,
Four Quarters Property Brookhaven, Green Tree Land and Timber,
King's Daughters Medical Center, Sullivan Ford Lincoln Brookhaven, the Dental Office of Dr. Clay Johnston, Insurance and Risk Managers, Brookhaven Monument Company,
J&B Tile, Highway 51 South,
Paul Barnett Nissan, your New York Life agents Dwayne and Kelly Allred, Clint's Pharmacy Brookhaven, Oak Lane Family Dental in Monticello, Pike National Bank, Mississippi Sports Medicine, your Landmax agent, Chad Smith, Advanced Technology Group on Highway 84, Brookhaven Country Club,
Cadlin Feed in Pocatello, and by David Brewer, candidate for Circuit Court Judge.
Now to the field for the Cougar Kickoff Show.
Well, good evening. Welcome to RM Red Stewart Field here on the campus of Brookhaven Academy. Homecoming 2018 as Brookhaven Academy is set to take on the Centreville Tigers in this homecoming get-together. First of all, we need to congratulate the homecoming queen this year. That is Ainsley Allen. So congratulations to Ainsley, selected as the homecoming queen 2018 here at Brookhaven Academy. Well, Beck, Centreville coming in 3-3 on the year. Brookhaven Academy 3-2. Both teams 1-0 in the South. So as we're talking to Coach Rushing earlier this week, he said this game, barring any unforeseen upsets in the district, this game most likely is going to determine who is going to come out of this particular district as number one.
Yeah, and we certainly expect a cat fight between the Cougars and the Tigers tonight. We've down the years, and we've talked about it each year, and we talked about it a little bit last weekend, that we expect a good ball game, and we have seen a plenty of them between these two ball clubs. You mentioned that Centreville 3-3 on the year. They've got wins against Ben's Ford, Central Private, and North Delta, two of those teams that Brookhaven Academy has also faced this year. Losses against Park Lane, Oak Forest, and Bowling Green. So I expect a great ball game. I talked to Coach Ron Rushing several times this week, and he's got his guys ready, dodging the distractions of homecoming. I know those guys have had a good time, but certainly the focus is on the prize, and that's the game that kicks off in about 30 minutes, Centreville and Brookhaven Academy.
Of course, last year, Brookhaven Academy played at Centreville twice, once in the regular season and once in the playoffs. We played tough, played it close, but Centreville able to make some big plays late to win both of those ball games. So these juniors that were juniors last year, seniors this year, as well as sophomores are now juniors and so forth, quite well remember what happened down in Centreville last year. I'm sure they want to make sure that does not happen here at Brookhaven Academy.
Yeah, and you mentioned the two games from last year late in the third quarter, earlier in the fourth quarter. I think one of those, Brookhaven Academy took the lead, and I think we probably talked about it. Just the pounding running game of the Centreville Tigers probably was the difference in wearing down the Cougars late in the ball game. They picked up some touchdowns in the last 5-6 minutes to sort of make the score a little bit, the deficit a little bit larger than it really was. But all in all, two very competitive football games. And again, I expect the same here tonight.
Well, it should be an interesting offense here for Brookhaven Academy. Talking as well here from Coach Rushing in the coaches show, they're not going to have one set. He said we're looking at perhaps maybe 5 or 6 different offensive sets we're going to put in. We want to utilize Nick Ogden, certainly want to utilize Cade Brown, get our playmakers in position to make plays, and make Centreville, first of all, have to keep finding where Cade Brown is. And, of course, Nick Ogden's had a couple of very good games last week, had 80 yards in the first half. Unfortunately, could not play in the second half, but he appears to be full steam, ready to go here tonight. And Nick has really improved every ball game in running the football.
Yeah, and I think one of the last things you want to do when you're facing up against a veteran, all-time great like Coach Bill Hurst is be predictable. He can plan for a predictable team that's going to come out, line up, and do what they do night in and night out. And Coach Rushing knows that. We're going to have to show them a lot of different looks. Now, from the Centreville side of the ball, we'll see that wing T or double wing offense. They'll pitch it and hop in the holes and, 4 yards in a cloud of dust. Now,
And that wing tee is quite effective because they use so much misdirection. Your linebackers have got to really key on certain players and stay with their player, their man, and they do such a great job in misdirection. You think the ball is going to the right, and all of a sudden it's coming back the other way on a nice fake handoff. So they really do a nice job in confusing a defense as to which way the ball is going to go.
Yeah, and one thing that I've noticed this year, some of the teams at North Delta put in a few wing tee plays after the week that they played Centreville. We played them the next week up in Batesville, and we saw a little bit of the wing tee, and we were effective in stopping it. Our goal tonight is going to be able to stop it for 4 quarters.
All right, homecoming. The tents are up for the classes of the Eights. The classes of the Eights will be recognized here at halftime. You've got plenty of time to come on out and join us here at Brookhaven Academy for homecoming tonight, 2018. Now, fans, only one more home game this year due to some preseason rearranged in scheduling. Brookhaven Academy only had 4 home games this year. Our last home game is next week against Benton Academy. And we take that long trip over to Farmerville, Louisiana, to take on Union Christian, then come back to wrap it up against the Mid-School Center. So one more district ball game for Brookhaven Academy, 2 non-districts contests, but just one more home game next week. So you certainly want to make your plans to come out tonight and again next week to take advantage of the home field atmosphere here at the RM Red Stewart here at Brookhaven Academy. Let's take a 2-minute break right now. 2 minutes. We'll come back and visit with the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing, right after this on B92.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau with Sullivan Ford Lincoln. Football season is officially here, and we're kicking off our biggest sales of the year at Sullivan. With up to $8,000 off 2018 Expedition, 0% for 72 months on most models, plus cash back and no payments for 90 days, there's definitely never been a better time to buy. Bring your trade and trade up to a new Ford or Lincoln while the selection is best. Come see our family here or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40 Brookhaven.
Wow, Gary, can you believe it's football season already?
Can't wait, Tanya. You also know that means hunting season is just around the corner. It's time to get out and enjoy the great outdoors.
Hi, I'm Tanya Stewart.
Hi, I'm Gary Stewart.
We are Four Corner Properties land and home specialists, and we're ready to assist you with all of your real estate needs.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell, call Four Corner Properties today. We have motivated buyers and sellers ready to deal.
That's Four Corner Properties. Call today, 601-952-2828. 952-2828 online, 4cplandandhomes.com.
I'm David Lee Brewer, and I ask you to elect me Circuit Court Judge for Walthall, Lincoln, and Pike counties. As a lifetime Southwest Mississippian, former Air Force officer, and 17-year practicing attorney, I'm the only candidate to have served you as both attorney and soldier. Over 13 years as a prosecutor, I've handled thousands of cases, and I will take my Christian values and life experience to the bench, ensuring you receive prompt, courteous, and firm but fair justice. On November 6th, please vote David Lee Brewer, Circuit Court Judge. Paid for by the committee to elect David Lee Brewer.
Make it a great night out at the Tavern and Grill at the Brookhaven Country Club, now with resort status. Our menu features affordable, delicious choices like mushrooms and pickled chip appetizers. Our entrees feature burgers, the catfish Sammy, and a 12-ounce ribeye cooked to perfection. All entrees come with a choice of 2 sides. Open 4 p.m. until Thursday through Sunday, and join us for Monday Night Football. Everybody is welcome at the Tavern and Grill at Brookhaven Country Club.
The Cougar pregame show continues right now, as we're glad to have with us, as we do before each Cougar game, the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. Coach Rushing, obviously a disappointing trip down to Silliman last week. The Cougar pregame show continues right now, as we're glad to have with us, as we do before each Cougar game, the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. Coach Rushing, obviously a disappointing trip down to Silliman last week. They win it 40-26, and at the end of half, we're 1 score down. They get the ball first and hit some big plays that really kind of took us out of the ball game.
It did. Was really, I thought our kids played really well, played hard with I think it was a 27-20 with about 6 minutes left in the game, and we had a 4th down there to hold it and get the ball back. So if we hold them right there, we got a chance to go score and tie it or go ahead and win. So really proud of the way our kids played. Made a lot of mistakes early. I think that cost us offsides, just undisciplined stuff, we got to clean up. Playing really good teams, we can't make those mistakes. But overall, I was really pleased with the way we played.
Of course, rushing the ball, Nick Ogden had something like 80 yards in the first half. Unfortunately, he was not able to go second half, but Nick had a good ball game. And I thought Luke Johnston ran the ball really well.
Yeah, Luke's getting better and better every week. He's young, and he's going to get in there and pound that ball and get up and keep going after it. Ogden obviously runs the ball really well. Brister had some good runs. Dawson Flowers ran the ball really well. So really proud of our running game. I think we had over a couple hundred yards overall rushing. So being able to run against a good Silliman defense like that was definitely a positive.
Of course, you changed up a little bit. You had the freshman Fortenberry running quarterback a little bit with Dawson Flowers as a receiver, and that worked well for a few series.
It did. Gives us another receiver out there, athlete that can run and catch. Need to get Tyler some experience in some close games like that, but that's something we'll probably see in the future. Mix them up a little bit more and use both of them.
Of course, we talked about Corey Case a lot and his kicking ability. He kicked several into the end zone, won 68 yards in the air into the back of the end zone for touchbacks, had 2 field goals. And in fact, he was one of the scoring threats we had this past Friday night.
He did. Probably the best that Corey's looked kicking the ball all year. He's getting better and better. Of course, he works at it really hard, but having that threat when you get down there inside the 30 to get 3 points changes your play calling up a little bit. And obviously on kickoffs, that's a weapon when you can kick it in the end zone and let the other team start at the 20.
Defensively, I thought overall we had great moments, but again, just a few big plays they were able to hit us with. Other than that, I thought our defense played pretty well.
Played the run pretty good, up the middle. We get hurt when we get out there and get, one guy on the ball. We need to tackle in groups, get a lot of people running the ball, but thought we played hard. We missed some open field tackles, and obviously something we need to work on this week.
Well, the Wildcats are behind us. The Centreville Tigers come in tonight for homecoming. We'll take a break right now and come back and talk about Centreville as the pregame show continues after this on B92.
Any age, any sport, any injury. The Mississippi Sports Medicine Team has your team covered. Shoulder and elbow specialists Larry Field, Red Hobgood, and Randy Ramsey are Mississippi's leaders in the treatment of sports-related injuries. Get back in the game with Mississippi Sports Medicine. Any age, any sport, any injury. The Mississippi Sports Medicine Team has your team covered. Hip and knee specialists Walter Shelton, Jason Kraft, Austin Barrett, and James O'Mara are Mississippi's leaders in the treatment of sports-related injury. Get back in the game with Mississippi Sports Medicine.
Dr. Clay Johnson and his staff want to wish the Brookhaven Academy football team good luck.
We are open Monday to Thursday, 8 to 5.
Call us at 835-0090 to schedule an appointment.
Dr. Clay Johnson is located at 224 South Church Street, Suite A. Go BA!
Dr. Clay Johnston is a general dentist serving our community for over 15 years. Let him and his staff take care of you today. It's Truck Month at Paul Barnett Nissan, and we are proud to be showcasing the new Nissan Titan, the every-duty truck made right here in Mississippi. So come out to Paul Barnett Nissan and experience the difference with a brand new Nissan Titan, complete with America's best truck warranty, 100,000 miles bumper to bumper. Paul Barnett Nissan, home of the Titan. Call us at 601-833-9124, in person at Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven, or online at pbnissan.com.
Owning your own business is tough. It's long hours and sleepless nights. It's customer service and managing employees. It's supplies and salaries, profit and loss. I'm Melissa at Pike National Bank. Here at PNB, we understand everything it takes to run your own business, and we're here to help you every step of the way. From checking accounts to loans, we have what you need to keep banking for your business simple. Visit one of our bankers at our Brookhaven location today to learn more about our business banking. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, Coach, tonight is homecoming as we take on the Centreville Tigers. Tigers 3-3 on the year, 3 of their losses, again, to top-tier teams like Oak Forest, Park Lane, and also Bowling Green. Had a shootout with Bowling Green last week. But this is a typical Centreville team.
It is. Coach Hurst is been there. I don't know how long he's been there, but he's known all over the country. Very good football coach. Kids play hard. Typical Centreville football team. They're hard-nosed. They like to run the football, and they're really aggressive on defense. So we've got our work cut out for us.
Of course, we played a couple of common opponents, North Delta, Ben's Ford, somewhat similar scores, but you really can't take similar scores to compare each football team, can you?
Yeah, not in this game. They run the two tight double wing, and a lot of that is just matchups and things like that. So we've got to go in and play a clean football game, no penalties, don't put ourselves behind the chains, move the ball down the field, keep the ball out of their hands, and score when we get opportunities.
Of course, scheduling Centreville for homecoming. Before the season began, you said you wanted a quality football team for homecoming, so fans coming back could really see a class football game, and I think that's what we're going to have tonight.
Man, I just love big atmospheres. They're going to bring a ton of fans. We'll have a ton of fans, so it's going to be one of the most exciting atmospheres that these kids have played in high school, and it's all about playing in front of an atmosphere like that is the reason I schedule these big teams.
Well, of course, both teams, Brookhaven Academy, Centreville, 1-0 in the district, so this game could very well determine who's going to be first and second in this district.
It looks like this is going to be for the district championship, so obviously we want to come out and play well early. Played them good the last 2 years. Into the fourth quarter, we were leading, I think, both games, and I think turnovers were big, reasons in those games. So really talking about hanging on to the ball this week and not turning the ball over. And kids are going to play hard against Centreville. They're excited about playing Centreville. It's been a good week of practice, so we're really excited about the opportunity.
For Centreville running that wing tee, the double wing set, what kind of defensive issues do you have to address? Because we don't see that every week, but Centreville is known for that offense. And what kind of defensive adjustments do we have to make?
It is, we're going to have to be really good on the line of not getting pushed back. They want to run north and south, so what you got to do defensively against that is make a pile and spill everything to the sideline and make them run left and right. Once they get squared and start running north and south, it's pretty much ball game. But if you look back at the two games last year, we, especially the second game in the playoffs, we got them out of the Magnum set, and they hurt us in the spread. So we feel like we've got a great game plan against the double wing. We got three different things we're going to throw at them. But it's just a matter of being really disciplined, knowing what your reads are, and running to the football.
How about offensively? What do we have to do against that Tiger defense?
First thing is not turn the ball over. Last year I think we had 5 turnovers in both games, and that was, the defining factor in those games. I think we're going to have to be balanced. We're going to have to run the ball. We're going to have to throw the ball. We've been holding stuff back all year just for this game, so you're going to see a lot of plays, a lot of formations that you hadn't seen all year. We got to get the ball to Cade. Got to get the ball to Dawson, let him run the ball a little bit, and get the ball to Ogden and spread the ball around, get it to Cole Griffin. So you're going to see kind of a more balanced, wide open, a lot of new stuff tonight that you haven't seen all year.
Well, it should be an exciting contest tonight. Great atmosphere. Homecoming at Brookhaven Academy against the Centreville Tigers. And one note, fans, we only have one more home game next week here against Minton. So do make your plans. If you can't make homecoming, certainly come on out and get that last home game next week. Coach, thanks for talking to us. Look for a great game tonight, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you. Go Cougars.
When you see that yellow and black Landmax sign, you know the professionals at Landmax are on the job to get you the most money for land or timber. Landmax with foresters and real estate agents in Mississippi and Louisiana. Got land? Got timber? Call our Landmax office today for any of your land or timber needs. Call your Landmax agent Chad Smith, 601-835-5050, and online at landmaxproperties.com.
Clint's Pharmacy wants to wish the Brookhaven Academy football team good luck this season. Come inside and visit the best greeting card selection in town, with all cards just 99 cents. But those days you are in a hurry, you can use Clint's convenient and fast drive-thru line. Now inside Clint's Pharmacy is Complete Family Medical, a clinic that takes walk-ins to get you in and out. Clint's Pharmacy, 201 Highway 51 North, Brookhaven. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturday, 8 to noon.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at NewYorkLife.com.
Need a home loan? Let Lacey Zumbro at Bank of Brookhaven help. We are happy to offer a full range of home mortgage loans. From internet banking to our mortgage loan products, we offer personal service that's responsive to your individual needs. Remember, best of all, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's still all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to RM Red Stewart Field, Brookhaven Academy Homecoming 2018. The tents are up. The homecoming queen has been crowned. This year's homecoming queen is Ansley Allen. So congratulations to Ansley, this year's homecoming queen. Brookhaven Academy taking on Centreville for their homecoming contest. And I think somebody at the beginning of the season, Beck asked Coach Rushing, said, why did you schedule Centreville for a homecoming? And his answer was, well, I want a good competitive football game because we're going to have a lot of people. This may be the only game they come to all year, and I want them to see a really good football game.
Yeah, and we expect nothing less. Like we've talked about earlier in the broadcast prior to our visit with Coach Rushing, just look at the history between these two. You and I had the opportunity and the privilege to probably witness one of the best football games either one of us had ever seen. The double, triple overtime, I don't know how many, victory by the Cougars, and then some great games down in Centreville throughout the years. And it's just been a great rivalry. Again, the legendary Coach Bill Hurst matching wits to our legend, the legend of our own, and, you know, certainly well-respected Ron Rushing. So those two guys have done battle over the years, and there's a lot of mutual respect between those two. So I just expect a good football team, and, you know, nothing too different from what we've seen in the past, except some tricks from the Cougars, according to Coach Rushing.
Well, last week, Brookhaven Academy loses to Sullivan 40-26. And that game, that was, I think, like a one-score game with about 6 minutes left in the ball game. Sullivan hits some big plays late to kind of pull away, but that game really closer than the score indicated. Again, we did not have our leading rusher in the ball game for the second half, Nick Ogden, but players like Luke Johnston really played well. And, of course, Cade Brown is Cade Brown, and that's who Coach Rushing says we're going to depend on. Cade and Nick and Luke, and we're going to see Dawson Flowers probably as a receiver and a quarterback, so he'll be doing double duty here tonight for the Cougars. So it'll be an interesting matchup between Brookhaven Academy and Centreville Academy here tonight at Brookhaven Academy. And homecoming, we invite you to come out and enjoy the ball game tonight. Centreville, if you have never seen Centreville before, if you see their uniforms, you'll say, isn't that LSU? They're identical to LSU's uniforms in every way, because that is a LSU country down there. They bleed purple and gold in that part of the state, and their football team reflects that particular, not just the color scheme, but I guess that LSU attitude as well. They really buy into that LSU program and the LSU legend down there.
Well, and it's my guess that many of these fans may just stay in their same attire that they wear tonight and travel over to Baton Rouge tomorrow night as the Tigers of LSU take on the Rebels of Ole Miss, and they can walk in Tiger proud. And like you said, down in Southwest Mississippi, over in Centreville and surrounding areas, a big LSU country, and they certainly wear the LSU colors with pride. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ken.
I was going to tell everybody that you can listen to that ball game, LSU Ole Miss, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock pregame, and the kickoff at 8:15 on B92. And in the morning, if you want to kind of catch up and see how the schedule is shaping up for Saturday football, join Jason Scarborough for a Saturday morning college football preview show. That'll be on at 8 o'clock in the morning here on B92. Well, Centreville Academy, Brookhaven Academy, homecoming 2018 at Brookhaven Academy. We'll take 2 minutes right now down the line. 2 minutes. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
For comprehensive dental care for your family, come to Oak Lane Family Dental on Highway 27 in Monticello. Oak Lane Family Dental helps you maintain good dental health with a wide variety of services. Athletes, Oak Lane Family Dental can fit you with a custom mouth guard to protect your teeth during competition. These come in a variety of colors. Oak Lane Family Dental, 3075 Highway 27 in Monticello. Online, oaklaneFamilyDental.net. Call 587-7737.
Hey, this is Prentice Smith, General Manager at Toyota Brookhaven in Brookhaven, Mississippi. At Toyota Brookhaven, we deliver one of the largest selections of new and pre-owned vehicles in Southwest Mississippi. We deliver great savings on all of our new and pre-owned inventory. But most importantly, we deliver the customer service you expect and deserve. So come see what thousands of people already know, that when trust is not an issue, car buying can be fun. Visit us on site, exit 40 Brookhaven, or online at ToyotaBrookhaven.com. Remember, at Toyota Brookhaven, we deliver.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nelson to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
A monument is a lasting memorial. At Brookhaven Monument, they've worked with families right here at home for over 70 years, helping them honor their loved ones. Stop by the Brookhaven Monument showroom on Highway 51 North and let their caring consultants help you choose that special monument. Visit their website, brookhavenmonument.com, or call 833-5701. Brookhaven Monument Company, Highway 51 North, also serving you from locations in Macomb, Natchez, and McGee.
Well, the Brookhaven Academy senior class serving as game captains tonight. Toss of the coin has been made. The Tigers have won the toss, and they have elected to defer their option to the second half. That means Brookhaven Academy will get the ball first. They'll be defending the goal off to our right and moving right to left on offense as we watch the action here this evening for the Centreville Tigers. So Cougars get the ball first, and Beck, getting the ball first, you really want to go ahead and make a statement of first offensive series in a game like this.
Yeah, you always say it, Ken, first offensive series of the ball game, first offensive series of the second half are so critical, and you want to move the ball downfield, get the shot at some points, eat up some time. You don't want to see a 3-and-out. You don't want to see a turnover right there. You want to make the defense work and let your offense do what it can and try to put points on the board.
Well, both teams set to come on the field here. Well, we got just a moment. Let's look at other games going on tonight. Brookhaven is at Laurel tonight. Also, the Possum Bowl going on. Lloyd Star is at Bogachita this evening. Buys at Enterprise. Of course, our game, Brookhaven Academy in Centreville. Other games going on. The Columbia at Weston up at Stone Stadium. Wilkinson County at Franklin County tonight. West Lincoln at a Mid-County. That's a district ball game there. Wingfield at North Pike. They're having homecoming as well. Lawrence County making the long trip down south of Hattiesburg to take on Forest County AHS down in Brooklyn, Mississippi. So that's where the Cougars of Lawrence County are heading to tonight. So some quality football games in the area tonight.
While I've got time, I want to mention the Lady Cougar softball team will be playing in the state tournament tomorrow over at the McGee softball complex. They'll play Benton Academy at 10 a.m., and if they win, they'll play the winner of Marshall Academy and Newton Academy at 2 p.m. Looking to get to Monday's ball game and make it to what would be the final round. Then if they do make it to the finals in a double elimination tournament, there will be a 2-out-of-3 series with the other team that makes it to the finals. 30-plus wins for Coach Becky Flowers and her softball team, looking for that first softball title to be brought back to Brookhaven Academy. And they're well on their way and certainly have a great chance to reach that achievement.
Let's go to the field now as Dr. Ed Moak will deliver the invocation for the ball game. Then we'll have the playing of the national anthem. And understand Paul Barnett has a surprise for us again this evening. So let's go to the field.
And this most wonderful country on earth in which we are privileged and pleased to live, the United States of America. Following which, we ask that you help us honor our country with the performance of our national anthem. And now, friends, let us join in prayer. Dear Lord, what a glorious time it is with which you've blessed us. For us here at Brookhaven Academy, it is homecoming week and homecoming Friday. You have placed us, dear Lord, at the intersection of a rich and historic past here at BA, but also an equally rich and wonderful future for these students and for us as parents and patrons and friends of Brookhaven Academy. May you continue to bless us. May we continue to recognize that it is your grace and our faith that has brought us to this point, that has brought us to this intersection of faith and of hope and of education and of destiny. The common thread that links the past and the present and the future, of course, is the indelible scripture which you have left us through the Bible, the indelible presence of the Holy Spirit in our lives, and the enduring reality of the cross and of the resurrection and the ascension, from which we have eternal life, and from which, through your grace, we can do all things through a Christ who strengthens us. May we see exhibited this evening in this game of football competitive zeal and self-respect and self-discipline, and an appreciation for the perseverance and the preparation that these athletes have endured to bring themselves to this point. And by their example, may we see something of that perseverance and determination and dedication in our own lives. Dear Lord, give our friends from Centreville your every blessing and your grace. We praise you for what you have done for their school and their community as well. And give us traveling safety, one and all, on each side of the fields we return home this evening. Above all, we praise you for the presence of your Son and our Savior, Jesus Christ. Dear Lord, we pray these things in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And God bless America. And again, the airplane you heard, piloted by expert pilot Paul Barnett. Paul Barnett Nissan, and flying over the field as he's done every home game. A little smoke trail coming out of his plane, getting the fans all fired up here, and is going to turn and come back the other way. So I made 2 overpasses of the field here tonight with Paul Barnett.
Paul, a friend of the community and a friend of BA, a BA alumni, and always willing to pitch in and rev up the crowd here at Brookhaven Academy. Enjoyed by the Cougars and Tigers alike tonight. Thank you again to Paul Barnett and his staff over at Paul Barnett Nissan and everything they do for Brookhaven and Brookhaven Academy.
And the Cougars come out of the field. Tigers come on the far side. Cougars wearing their white helmets, blue jerseys, white numerals, blue pants, all in blue tonight. While the Tigers in that LSU look, the gold helmets, white jerseys with the purple and gold numerals and the purple and gold stripes up and down the pants. Brookhaven Academy will receive. The Tigers elected to defer their option to the second half.
Welcome once again to all of our
Cade Brown will stand in the middle of the receiving core. He'll be standing back at about 13. Wyatt Brabhams would be kicking it off. This guy, if I remember last year, he kicked most of them into the end zone.
Yeah, he can really boom it, Ken, and let's see if he goes with that odd placement of the ball. If I recall last year, sort of a different approach to teeing it up.
Kind of instead of a straight up and or leaning backwards, he kind of puts it at a little bit of an angle.
Actually, looks like it might be number 66, Logan Longmire.
Yeah, Longmire's going to kick it off here. Rolling squib kick picked up at the 22 by Sonny Singh. Sonny's got an opening out to the 40, tripped up, got it out to the 43, so a nice return on the opening kickoff by Sonny Singh.
Let's get Singh 24 yards on the return out to the Cougar 44-yard line. That's where the Cougars will set it down. First and 10 from their own 44.
Flowers will be the quarterback in this set. He'll have two running backs in there with him. Brown to the left side, Ogden to the far side, two receivers to the far side, one receiver to the side. Dawson Flowers takes it, gives it to Brown, wants to throw, fires it down the field, has a man open, and overthrows Sonny Singh. Sonny was open, the ball about a yard too far for Sonny to come down with it. That would have been a touchdown had that ball been maybe a yard shorter in his flight there, Beck.
Coach Ron Rushing coming out with was the halfback pass, handoff to Brown. Brown stepped back behind the 40-yard line, laid it out to Sonny Singh. He just couldn't run under it. Like you said, Ken, would have been a definite touchdown for the Cougars had he hauled it in.
Double outs left and right for Flowers. Puts a man in motion from left to right. That'll be Brown. They'll set Brown at a slot. Flowers rolling to his left on the run. Fires it out here. It's going to be caught inside Cougar territory to Brown. He's inside the 50. They'll take it down to about the 46. And that'll be really close to the first down.
Needed 10. I believe he got 10 and a half. It's going to look like a first down for the Cougars.
It is a first down, 10 Cougars on the rollout pass to Cade Brown.
Travel play, Flowers to Brown.
Just getting underway, 11:45 left in the first quarter.
Number 23.
Flowers.
On defense for the Tigers.
We'll have Ogden kind of offset to his right. And they're going to put a man in motion on the speed sweep. They fake it to Brown. Little flare out here to Ogden. Ogden's got room, 40, 35, 30, 25. Bumped out of bounds on the far side around the 22-yard line. Ogden, it looked like that was Cade Hurst who got out there to knock him out of bounds. 20, had a nice design play.
Yeah, little fake handoff fake the ball to Ogden up the middle, fake the reverse to Brown. Ogden went on out into the pattern, hit him on the screen pass, took it for 24 yards and the first down to about the 22-yard line of the Tigers.
First down, 10 Cougars. Put Brown in motion from right to left this time. Flowers to take it. Here comes pressure. Flowers is going to roll to his right, looking, throws it toward the end zone. This ball is going to be caught. And it's out of bounds. Caught but out of bounds. That'll be second down and 10 coming for the Cougars from the Tiger 23. Cole Griffin, the intended receiver for the Cougars on that play.
Griffin did a good job in the back of the end zone. Thought he might have hauled it in just over the end line. Cougars holding no punches here early in the ball game, 11:28. First quarter of play, Cougars on the drive down at the Centreville 22-yard line.
It's time to put Brown to the right side. Also with Brown over there is Rob Johnson.
5 on the play clock.
Got to hurry. Down to 3, 2. Going to have to call a timeout. 11:28 left in the first quarter of play. No score in the ball game. We'll take 30 seconds, 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
In today's insurance world, a simple call can turn into hours of frustration. Wouldn't it be nice to turn back time when handling a claim was as simple as calling your agent? At Insurance and Risk Managers, our customer service is old-fashioned. Your agent will manage your personal or commercial insurance policy completely, from conception to claims. With offices in Brookhaven, Macomb, and Jackson, we're easy to find and a part of your community. Insurance and Risk Managers. Insurance on your time. 833-6321.
11:28 left in the first quarter. No score. Cougars have it. They've got the ball on the Tiger 23 after two big plays. Big pass play to Brown, the big screen play to Nick Ogden to get us down to the 22. Ogden set off an offset to Flowers to his right. Flowers to throw. Looks down the field. Nothing there. He's going to take off. Eludes one tackler. Tries to get around another one. Does to the 15. Knocked out of bounds inside the 15. Got him to about the 14-yard line. Goes Flowers. So about a 7-yard pickup for Flowers. Brings up a fourth down. Check that, 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 now for the Cougars.
Short 3 for the Cougars. Flowers doing a good job surveying the field, checking all his options before he took off to run. Not a lot of pressure from the Tigers. Got a 4-man front. Choosing right now to try to cover the receivers up rather than put pressure on Flowers.
Seeing the lone receiver to this side, they'll put a man in motion. That's Brown. Fake the speed sweep. Flowers on the keeper. He's inside the 10. He's got the first down. And the Cougars will have it first down and goal to go down at the, looks like about the 9-yard line where they'll put it down.
Yeah, a good little read option. Had Brown coming across in motion. Had the shuttle pass option. Flowers reading that linebacker, reading the blocking up front. Chose to keep it. Took it for about 5-6 yards in the first down. It's like they're going to spot it, Ken, down around the 7-yard line. So first and goal from the 7 for the Cougars.
Once again, Ogden offset to the left side of Flowers. Again, they put a man in motion. It's time to give the ball to Brown. Centreville is going to sniff that out, and the ball pops out. They're going to rule that the fumble occurred after the play was over. And the linebacker you were telling me about, Beck, Colton Peterson, is the one who came up and made the hit on Brown.
Yeah, Peterson, 6'2", 240 linebacker, and you may even see him some at fullback. Runs the field hard, and he looks to dish out some damage when he makes his tackles.
A loss in the play, puts the ball back out here at about the 11. So 2nd down, goal to go from the Tiger 11. Flowers again with Brown and Ogden in the backfield with him. He'll take it. Takes it to Ogden. Throws it out here. A little flare pass caught by Brown. Touchdown, Cade Brown. Brown went from right to left and went all the way back across the field as Flowers rolled to his left, turns and throws back to the right to Brown. Brown got the corner and scores on the 11-yard TD. 8-play drive. So here's Case with a New York Life Insurance extra point attempt. Your New York Life agents, Dwayne Allred and Kelly Allred. Snap back, placement down, the kick is up. It is drilled right down the middle. Timeout on the field. 10:06 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 7, Centreville nothing. Let's take 30 seconds. 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Hello, I'm Bill Soames, and I'd like to take a moment to brag on King's Daughters Medical Center in Brookhaven. If you haven't seen us lately, you should come take a look. You just don't expect to find this kind of hospital in a town our size. Our administrators have vision, and our staff is dedicated, and we have the finest doctors of any small town anywhere. Award-winning doctors who care. And guess what? They're great citizens, too. Choose King's Daughters Medical Center for all your family's health needs.
Well, the Cougars take that one on a 57-yard drive. Payoff is an 11-yard touchdown pass to Cade Brown. Extra point good. Cougars 7, Centreville nothing.
Just what the doctor ordered, Ken. Cougars, like you mentioned, got a good return from Singh on the kickoff. Marched it down 57 yards, stuck it in the end zone. 7-0 Cougars. 10:06 to play here in the first quarter. Case set to kick to the Tigers.
Kicks it high in the air. It's going to be hitting at the 3, bounces in the end zone, and the Tigers going offense first down and 10 at their 25-yard line, or is it 20? College and high school kind of.
I think high school they still send it at the 20 at the 20-yard line. So first and 10 for the Tigers at their own 20-yard line.
The Tigers have it first and 10. At wing T set, Thomasy the quarterback. gives them the handoff. Cougars will stack it up after about a 3 or 4 yard gain. On the carry for the Tigers is going to be Cade Hurst. Host of Cougars on the play. Among those on the tackle is Noah Diamond and others. So second down, we'll call it about 6 to go. The ball on the Tiger 24. Got the double wing set. Hurst is to the far side. Parrish to this side. Give to Parrish. Parrish sweeps out left side. Cuts it back in. 30. Tripped up at the 32. But he's got a Tiger first down. Looks like Keegan Smith got a hand on him to trip him up. First down for the Tigers at the Tiger 32. Yeah, folks who are out of the listening area, you can listen on our YouTube channel. That's B92. B92, then a space, WBKN, all lowercase, as far as the letters are concerned. Here's Hurst. Hurst gets a couple of yards to about the 35. Middle of that Cougar line will again collapse on him. Noah Diamond in there, among others.
Second down and 6.
So second down, 6, 4-yard pickup.
Big Charles Nations anchor in the middle of the Cougar defensive line. Sawyer Bolin all in on the tackle.
Harrison Brownlee will check in defensively. And the option comes back the other way with Parrish. Parrish is going to be hit. He's going to be dropped. And he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Brister, Brown, and others on the tackles. So third down and about, we'll call it 5 to go. Got a yard on the play. So a big third down play for the Cougar defense, trying to get that Centreville offense off the field now.
The game is to the 37.
Quarterback Thomas, he will bring his club up. So third down and 4 for the Tigers at the Tiger 37. Give to Parrish. Parrish cuts in, hit, and drop for no gain. Nice job on the right side of the Cougar defense.
Gunnar Brister blasting in there. Absolutely no gain there for Devin Parrish. Fourth down is going to make it about 5 yards to go. Cade Brown back to receive the punt.
Thomas, he will kick it away. Brown will drift back to about his 27.
Good defensive stand there by the Cougars.
Thomas, he awaits the snap back a little bit high. Flag on the play. Short punt will take a Tiger roll, though. Rolls inside the 30, and the Tigers will touch it down on the Cougar 27, but there is a flag on the play.
Flag came from the back, Judge. Looks like illegal procedure against the Tigers. Let's see what Coach Rushing wants to do. He may want to send them back and let them punt it again just to give Cade Brown an opportunity to return a punt. Let's see. He's talking with the official. Ball would be down at the Cougar 26-yard line.
Flag came before the punt was made.
Looks like Coach Rushing is going to send Centreville back and make them punt it again.
So Thomas, he'll have to kick it again. That'll move the ball back 5 yards.
One of those decisions. You say, do you want to take the chance with the punt again, risk getting rough in the kicker penalty or anything of that nature? But you weigh it against putting the ball in the hands of number 19 and giving him an opportunity to return a kick. So rolling the dice here, going to back the Tigers up. Fourth down is going to make it right at 10 yards to go. Brown's going to sit down on about the Cougar 40-yard line in hopes of improving the field position. Mark that down. We were down about the 23, 24-yard line on the previous punt with the penalty.
Thomas, he'll let this go from around his 20. Snap is back, has plenty of time. Just a short punt again. Again, takes a Tiger roll inside the 40 and to the 39-yard line. So the Cougars get some 14, 15 yards on the repunt. Get it in good field position. First down at 10 at the Cougar 39-yard line.
Good job there and good call there by the coaching staff of the Cougars. Make Centreville Tigers punt the ball and get a net gain their way. Didn't work out for them. Plus 16 yards on the punt for the Cougars versus the previous punt.
Now quarterback for the Cougars.
Tyler Fortenberry, the freshman quarterback. They'll have Flowers at a wide out now in this set. Fortenberry to throw a little quick out, caught by Brown at the 40, wrapped up, pulled out of bounds at the 43. Pick up about 4. Coming over to make the tackle is going to be Cade Hurst. First a 5'10", 180-pound junior. One thing about this Tiger club, Beck, this is a senior-laden ball club. They're going to lose a lot of players off this club.
I think we counted 13 seniors on the ball club. A lot of those guys we've talked about for years and years, familiar names on the Tiger sideline.
Fortenberry will have Ogden off to his left to put one receiver way out to the wide side of the field, three receivers to the near side of the field. Fortenberry hands it off to Ogden. Keeper by Fortenberry. Ogden to midfield where he's going to be slammed down, but he got the first down. Coming up to make the tackle is the big linebacker, and that's going to be Colton Peterson. First down, 10 Cougars, and a run by Fortenberry. Rob Johnson will check in. Now Fortenberry will come out. Flowers will come back as quarterback.
Returning at quarterback, number 12, Flowers.
Good job there by Fortenberry. Very efficient on those two plays. Flowers back at the quarterback slot.
Brister and H-back on the left side. Put Brown in motion. Fake it to Brown. Keeper by Flowers. Trying to pick his way around the corner. He'll get a yard or two, and that's about it. Coming over to make the tackle for the Tigers is going to be Hayden Herring, a 6'2", 225-pound defensive lineman.
Flowers makes the right read on that one, keeping the ball on the option play. Had a big hole, closed real fast. As we mentioned, Colton Peterson stepping in, shutting down the hole.
So 2nd and 9 for the Cougars and the Tiger 49.
Fortenberry back at the quarterback position. Flowers out wide right.
Double outs left and right for the Cougars. Again, Brown in motion from left to right this time. He'll set up. And we've got a whistle and a flag is thrown. And that's going to be offsides Cougars. Apparently somebody flinched into the false start against the Cougars. So, boy, a 5-yard penalty makes it now 2nd down and 14.
Not sure there. I think Brown came in motion and reset in the slot position. I think the linesman said he took a little hitch forward prior to the snap. Try to anticipate the snap a little quick. 5-yard penalty against the Cougars.
Now Brown set to the left side. He'll go back in motion from left to right. And he'll set up as a slot man off to the right side. Fortenberry to throw on the run. Fires it out here. It's going to be caught, but practically no gain on the play. Hurst right there to make the tackle. That pass goes out. Is going to be Brown. Got about 2 on the play. 3rd down at 12 for the Cougars at their own 40, roughly 47.
One of the keys here, Ken, Cougars eating up a lot of the clock. 7-0 lead for the Cougars. 5:26 to go. First quarter of play. Seen a little bit of everything so far by the Cougars coaching staff. Ron Rushing, Jamie Palmer.
No, we got four receivers to the left side. Nobody to the right side. Fortenberry takes it. A little quick out. And getting in there to kind of mess that play up is going to be Hurst. As he hits Brown hard, Brown gets up slow.
Yeah, Hurst came in. Brown had to sort of reach up for that pass a little bit high. Hurst hitting Brown, comes out holding his lower rib cage or hilt. I'm not sure exactly. He makes his way over to the sideline. Our KDMC staff, Lee Dunaway, taking a look at Cade Brown. I believe he may have just had the wind knocked out of him. We'll check on him. Get word back to you when we can.
So quickly checking in is Harrison Brownlee on the punt coverage team here. Corey Case will kick it away. High snap, but he gets it down. Left footer. Fairly high kick. It will hit and take a backwards roll, though. Comes back up to about the 25. Hit around the 23, then bounce back up. The Cougars will catch it and put it down on the Tiger 25. Let's put it to 24.
27 on the clock, no return.
The Centreville starts at their own 24.
29 on the clock, the ball is spotted at the 24. No return, first down for the Tigers.
Cougars back here next week. Home game against Benton Academy. That'll be the final home game of this 2018 season for the Cougars. Fortenberry checks in defensively as well. Wing T set. Little misdirection to Hurst. Hurst goes into the middle, comes across the 25, got it out to about the 27. Host of Cougars on the play, led by Logan Dillon on that play.
Leading the defensive charge.
Picks up about 3 on the play. Second down is 7 for the Tigers.
Medical staff still taking a look at Cade Brown over on the sidelines. Fortenberry in at the cornerback position for him.
And Hurst behind blocking. Comes across the 30, takes it out to close to 34. That'll be close to the first down. Logan Dillon again on the tackle for the Cougars. Also in the play for the Cougars in the territory was Sawyer Bullen. Just short, third down, less than a yard to go for the Tigers, just shy of the 34.
3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
Out come the Tigers, 7-0 Brookhaven, 4:16 left here in the first quarter. Harris with wing to the side, Hurst the other side, gives the big fullback. He's got the first down and more as he crashes across the 35, takes it out to about the 38. That'll be a first down and 10. On the carry is their junior fullback, Cody Baxter. Well, first down 10 up to the 39-yard line.
Dawson Flowers in at the cornerback or safety position for the Cougars in on that tackle.
Line of scrimmage is the 38.
So here come the Tigers again. The pitch to Hurst this time. He jumps over a man on the ground. Cougars are there to wrap him up, though. Gang tackling as Cougars ran to the ball. Among those first on the scene, Gage Brown.
The gain is to the...
Got up to about the 42 so they put him down.
Yeah, Ken, we've seen that hurdling call before, and he certainly hurdled over a player. I'm not sure why it wasn't called. Coach Rushing questions it on the sideline. Nonetheless, pick up of about 2, second down and 8 for the Tigers.
And Parrish to this side, Hurst to the other wing on the other side. Give to Parrish on the counter. He's going to be hit and dropped for no gain. Nice play by the right side of the Cougar line.
Big Cade Watson in there making the play for the Cougars. Nothing doing there for Parrish.
I'll bring up a third down. They give him a yard. 3rd and 6, the ball on the Tiger 44.
Interior linemen of the Cougars will get a lot of action tonight. They'll run off tackle, up the middle, cross butts, what have you. Opportunity for a lot of work in there by the defensive line of the Cougars.
And Parrish to this side, Hurst the other side of the wing set. And Hurst takes off running, and he is halfway to the goal line before they say, hey, we have not snapped the ball yet, so come on back and let's take the 5-yard penalty.
Tipped her in right there. I believe it was a pass play coming out of there. Hurst came off the line hard and fast. Streaking straight downfield, something to be mindful of on the Cougar side of the ball.
They come back to the double wing set. Hurst to the far side, Parrish to this side. Thomasy to throw, fires it down the right side of the field. It's going to be caught by Parrish. 20, 15, dragged down inside the 15, down to the 12. Harrison Brownlee with a touchdown saving tackle for the Cougars on that one. A pass from Thomasy. Parrish was looking for the ball over his left shoulder, had to adjust and can't make the catch over his right shoulder, and he had to slow down a step or so. Made the catch, hustles down the right sideline, but Brownlee able to catch him.
Pass and catch, Thomasy to Parrish. Big play for the Tigers.
Hurst to the right side. Give to Hurst, follows his blockers, comes inside the 10. He'll be gang tackled, but he gets the ball inside the 10 all the way down to the 4. Off the bottom of that pile is going to be Dawson Flowers for the Cougars. 1:59 left in the first quarter, 7-0 Brookhaven. Hurst to this side. He'll give back to Hurst. Hit in the backfield. He gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he may lose a yard.
I think Charles Nations in there.
Inside. They got to the 1. I thought that we stacked him up, but he able to fall forward about the 1. Charles Nations instead makes a tackle.
Tigers.
That is enough for a first down. First and goal at the Cougar 1. Homecoming 2018 in your Brookhaven Academy. Hurst, the tailback to the right side. Our wingback, a flag is down. Hurst crashes the line. I think he's in there, but a flag has been thrown. It's going to be
illegal shift.
Illegal shift against the Tigers. That's going to cost them a touchdown.
Hurst goes into his normal motion, but he made the move forward prior to the snap of the ball. He can't be moving toward the line of scrimmage if you're in motion, and that's exactly what Hurst did. It cost him 5 yards. We'll spot it back just outside the 5-yard line. 1:18 to go. Cougars up 7-0. Tigers threatening.
So still first down, goal to go. The ball on the Cougar 5-yard line. This time Parrish gets the handoff, follows his blockers. He's going to be in there for the touchdown. So a 76-yard drive, the big pass play from Thomasy to Parrish on a third down situation keys that drive. Parrish takes it in from 5 yards out. Makes it a 7-6 ball game here at the 1:06 mark of the first quarter. The Cougars look like they're going to go for 2. Fullback in the set is going to be Baxter. Give to Baxter. Stacked up. No, give it inside, I believe, to Parrish. He's
Don't
stacked
believe he
up.
got it.
Did not get it. 2-point conversion. The New York Life Insurance extra point attempt is no good. There's a break in the action. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 7, Centreville 6. Let's take 30 seconds, 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football. We'll continue after this on B92.
Football fans, want a great tasting, easy treat for your weekend tailgating? Come to Bain Drugs in Brookhaven and pick up a box or 10 of the Mississippi Cheese Straw Factory Classic Cheddar Cheese Straws. Or try the lemon and sea salt caramel straws. They're the perfect tasty complement to your favorite tailgate foods. Pick up some today at Bain Drugs, West Monticello Street, next to Piggly Wiggly. Bain's is the place for those special mouth-watering treats.
Well, a 76-yard drive again. The big play, the pass to Parrish, put him down to 12 after we had him third down and long. And they convert on the big pass play, and then Parrish takes it in from 5 yards out for the touchdown. Extra point, 2-point conversion, no good. And the Cougars maintain a 7-6 lead.
Pretty good job by the Cougar defenders. Like I said, Parrish had to adjust 2 times to the football to make that catch over the shoulder, looked right, turned back to his left, and looked toward the Cougar sideline and made the catch, the 48-yard passing catch. Good to see Cade Brown back in deep for the Cougars to receive this kick.
Kick is going to be a squib kick again, picked up by Sonny Singh. Sonny, check that, will be Keegan Smith. Smith breaks a tackle, comes back the other way, 40. Smith lowers his head, got it across the 40, out to the 44. Parrish makes the tackle.
Good hard running back and forth across the field, breaking tackles. Keegan Smith advanced the ball about 10 yards on the return.
So Cougars have it at their own 43. Flowers a quarterback with Ogden to his right. This time they'll stack the receivers in closer to the end position. There's a sweep to Brown, throws it back to Flowers. Flowers is going to catch it at the 40, got about a yard. That's about it. Coming in to force him out of bounds is going to be Cody Baxter. That play a little bit slow developing there, Beck, and that gave the linebackers time to react to the play and make the play for about a yard gain.
Yeah, really did fool the Tigers there. Brown did a good job getting it over the outreach hand of number 78, Slade Kennebrew. Back to Flowers, picked up a yard on play, second and about 9.
Flowers, 2 running backs in the backfield with him. He'll take it, fakes the handoff, rolling to his right on the run, throws it up here. Shoe top catch by Brown. Brown, a little stutter step, and they say he stepped out of bounds, but he's got a first down. Out at the Tiger 44. Nice job by Brown. That was a low ball. Had to really scoop that ball off the tips of his shoes and still able to maintain his balance and get enough for the first down for the Cougars on the Tiger 44. .42 seconds left in the quarter. 7-6 Brookhaven. Looks like the Tigers, I thought at first we had a timeout, but no timeout's been called. Official does stop action.
We got a chain malfunction on the far side of the ball field, set and ready to play.
Flowers puts Ogden off to his left this time. Ogden has not carried the ball, has one screen pass to him that he had a nice pickup on. Fake to Ogden in the pocket. Flowers comes back the other way behind the intended receiver, Cade Brown, at the Tiger 42. So incomplete pass to Cade Brown.
Colton Peterson, step for Brown there. If he did make the catch, would have been for a short gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars. 38 seconds to go here. First quarter of play, 7-6 Cougars. Cougars on the move at the 44-yard line of the Tigers.
Set up Ogden to the left side of Flowers. Fake the speed sweep, keeper by Flowers. Flowers 40. Dives ahead, 36. He'll be a couple of yards short of the first down. Making the tackle for the Tigers is going to be Cody Baxter. 3rd down, and we'll call it about one of those short 3, long 2 situations.
Flowers doing a good job there, Ken. We've talked about it before, just the read option. He can hand it off or pitch it to Brown. He's reading that linebacker as they shift and move with Brown. He took that one right up the middle. Saw the hole, picked up about 7 on the play. Be 3rd down. Let's call it 3. We're going to run out the first quarter of play here.
The first quarter is in the books. End of 1. Homecoming 2018 at Brookhaven Academy. It's Brookhaven Academy 7 at Centreville 6. Let's take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
You're not alone when it comes time to make your house a home. The experts at J&B Tile and Marble would like to help, beginning with new flooring, hardwood, laminate, ceramic, carpet, and more. Be sure to like us on Facebook. And because J&B is locally owned and operated, rest assured you'll get the big city selection with friendly hometown service, a fair price, and the professionalism and respect you and your home deserve. J&B Tile and Marble, 102 White Brook Drive in Brookhaven, just off Highway 51.
And thanks to the Colin drum line for coming down, providing the percussion that you hear in the background for the ball game tonight.
Wolves with a good ball game last night to win
38-13 over Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Down at Perk, you were late getting in and
got home at 1 o'clock.
1 a.m. Right. Back at it early in the morning, I'm sure. So congratulations, Coach Davis and his crew. Colin Wolfpack.
Big 3rd down play for the Cougars. You got to think we're in 4-down territory here, though. 3rd down and 3 will put Brown in motion from left to right. Cougars moving left to right as we watch the action. Put him at a slot back. Flowers wants to throw. Rolling to his right, looking on the run. Throws a diving grab is made, and the 27 by Brown. Put him at the 28. 1st down and 10. Cougars on the Tiger 28. That time Flowers threw it only where Brown could catch it. Kind of low and away. Brown had to go stretch out and make the grab, but got it for the 1st down on the Tiger 28.
Yeah, good job there by Flowers putting that ball. Nobody was going to get that one, but Brown hit him right between the 1 and the 9 as he went to the turf. Down at the 28-yard line.
Waldrop will check in. Johnson checks in. Brown will come out. Play clock is down at 2. Got to hurry. Give to Ogden. He's hitting the backfield and stuffed. Once again, that big linebacker came in there to make the stuff. Colton Peterson squared up on Ogden, and Ogden just stopped at his tracks, basically.
Yeah, Peterson, as we mentioned, comes in at 6 foot 240.
2nd down, 12 to go for the Cougars.
Quick on his feet. He and Ogden met directly in the hole.
Loss of 2 on the play. Pushes the ball back out to about the 31. So 2nd down at 12. Brown back in the lineup. Flowers looking. Throws it to Brown. He's hit immediately. Got yardage back to about the original line of scrimmage. A very short gain of the play. And Brown a little slow to get up after he got hit pretty hard that time by one of those big defensive linemen, T.J. Spillman, big 260-pound sophomore.
Brown's 8th catch on the evening, 46 yards.
So 3rd down 10 for the Cougars. Johnson will check back in. Got Brown a slot to the left side. Ogden, the running back, to the right side. Flowers will roll to his right. Here comes pressure. Throws it back to the left. Wide open. Overthrows. Brown down around the, no, check that up. It's Brister. Overthrows Brister at the 12. And Brister had nobody within 10 yards of it.
Exactly right, Ken. It was a sort of roll out to the right. Cole Griffin snuck out from the line. Sort of had the bunch set and just floated it out there for him. Griffin could not run under it. Corey Case onto the field. They'll have to spot this one right about the 36-yard line.
So a 46-yard effort for the freshman. Now he's consistently hitting these in practice.
If he gets a good swing at it, certainly he's got the leg to get it there.
46-yard field goal attempt coming up. Placement down. The kick is up, and it is going to be drifting off to the right. It is no good.
Just to the right. Had the distance. Just pulled it. The left footer pulled it a little bit to the right of the goal post.
So the field goal is no good, and the Tigers will take over. First down and 10. They'll have it back on the 20.
Pretty good drive there for the Cougars. Had a great opportunity with a pass to the rollout pass back to Griffin. Just couldn't connect. Cougar defense going to be asked to stand tall right here. Ball's going to spot down on the 20-yard line. 10:32 to go. Cougars out front, 7-6. Second quarter of play.
Out come the Tigers. Again, they'll have Hurst and Parrish as your wing backs in this double wing set. Baxter, the fullback. Thomasy, the quarterback. The give to Hurst. Hurst comes right side. Got close to 5 yards. Out to about the 25.
Short yardage.
And there to make the tackle for the Cougars is going to be Sawyer Bolin. Also in there is going to be Colton Waldrop. Waldrop plumping around a little bit. Second and 5 for the Tigers. This time they come to Hurst, rather Parrish. Parrish comes left, bounces back right, got about 3 or 4 yards. Give him 3 out to the 28. Tackle made by Flowers. Also on the play for the Cougars is Cade Watson. So third down 2 on the Tiger 28. Hurst. They wing back to the right side. Pitch out to Hurst. Hurst has got the first down and more. Lowers his head and comes plowing across the 35 out close to the 36.
First down. Flowers with the tackle.
Again, Flowers with a tackle. Hurst is 5'10", 180, and a junior. So pickup of 8. That's a first down and 10 for the Tigers on their own 36. Again, the pitch out to Hurst. Hurst has room, 40, up to the 44. Once again, Flowers comes over to help out in the tackle. But about a 6-7 yard pickup there for Hurst.
Brownlee, number 2, with the stop.
Actually give him about 9 on the play.
45-yard line.
Ball at the Tiger 45. Second down and 1 for the Tigers on their own 45. This drive started back on the 20. Once again, Hurst to the left side, Parrish to the right side. Give to Parrish. Parrish hit in the backfield and dragged down by Keegan Smith. No gain on the play. Now to bring up a fourth down now. In fact, he's going to lose a little yardage on the play. Check that'll be third down. And still about 1 to go. So no gain, still third down, less than a yard to go here.
Centreville quick to the line again to sort of get that momentum going with that rush, and they try to keep pounding it at you.
Pitch back to Hurst. Hurst tripped up, got enough to first down, though. Got it across the 45 out to about the 46, so he just did get enough for the first down.
Left or right foot, we're going to check it right here. They give him the first down. Thought they may measure on that one.
First down 10, Tigers, the ball just over the Tiger 46. 8:13 left in the first half. Homecoming 2018 here at Brookhaven Academy. Cougars on top 7-6.
First time I think I've seen Thomasy go to the sideline to pick up the play.
Hurst and Parrish stay in at the wingbacks. Pitch to Hurst. Hurst following his blockers. Hit after a short gain is stacked up and pushed down at about the 48. Second down 7 coming up. First man in there, Noah Diamond for the Cougars. The second down is 7 on the Tiger 48.
Mid-gain of 3 to the 49-yard line. Second and 7.
Out come the Tigers. They stay in the double wing set. Hurst to the left. Parrish will be to the right. Pitch back to Parrish. Parrish is going to be hit, but gets a little yardage into Cougar territory. He'll take it down to the 48-yard line. A third down coming here for the Tigers. Third down at about 4 for the Tigers.
The ball is set.
Cole Griffin and others on the tackle for the Cougars. So call it 3rd and 4.
For the Tigers.
Ball just inside the Cougar 48. Once again, Hurst the wing to this side, Parrish the wing to the other side, Baxter to the fullback. And the pitch back to Hurst. Hurst trying to spin his way around, got it to the 40. And he's on his feet. Apparently he did not go down. His knee did not go down, and Hurst has got to take it in for a touchdown. Hurst's knee did not go down. He was going down. I think he must have had his knee bounce off one of his own players. His knee never touched the ground. The official right there on the spot. As Hurst bounces back up, nobody picked that up, and he breaks free to the right side and takes it 45 yards for the go-ahead touchdown for the Tigers.
Hurst got hit square in the back, spun off of it, went down, put his left hand down on the ground. Evidently, he never touched down with his knee. Unfortunately, we don't have a replay that we can go back and review. It's going to be a touchdown, 47-yard run for Cade Hurst.
Timeout, Brookhaven Academy. 6:45 left in the first half of play. 12-7. Centreville on top of the Cougars. We'll take 30 seconds, 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
This is Hunter Franklin with Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We offer fast, friendly services. When you have your oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we check all of your vehicle's fluid levels, check your tires, and you get a free car wash and vacuum. Fleet operators, we accept most fleet account credit cards. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with 7 locations in Mississippi, in Brookhaven, Highway 51 South, and visit our new location, 5630 Highway 80 East in Pearl.
Well, Hurst on a play that you don't see that often, but again, his knee was going down. He got his hand out, or his knee hit one of his own players, didn't touch the ground. He's able to bounce off that and get upright again. None of the Cougars able to react to that. He's open down the right sideline, takes it 45 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, initial hit was hard. Had him short of the first down, spun off of it. Like you said, kept his balance, put his hand down, scampered for 47 yards, and the touchdown as the Tigers attempt to go for 2.
Extra point attempt brought to you by New York Life Insurance agents Kelly Allred and Dwayne Allred. 2-point conversion is in there to Parrish. Parrish picks up the 2-point conversion, and we're now the Tigers on top 14-7 over the Cougars here with 6:45 left here in this second quarter of play. Let's take another 30 seconds down the line. 30 seconds. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
There's a change in the seasons, and if you have changes you need to make around your home, let the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware help you. From electrical and plumbing projects to hunting and fishing supplies, come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need appliances, lawn and garden supplies, or even keys made while you wait? Come to the home of the helpful hardware folks, Perkins Ace Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Well, the Tigers drive it 80 yards. The touchdown, the payoff touchdown, the 47-yarder by Hurst. Longmire will kick it off. We're talking about the guy who really can boom it, Wyatt Brabham. So Brabham must be injured. He's not played at all tonight for the Tigers. Longmire to kick it off. He'll probably squib it again. He does. A little squib kick taken by Keegan Smith. Smith cuts it back inside, hit and dropped at the 32. Coming down the field to make the tackle for the Tigers is going to be Hayes Greer. The Cougars get it at their own 32. So right now, what the Cougars would like to do is put together a little time-consuming drive and score late in the quarter. Now Centreville will get the ball the second half underway. There's a water timeout apparently by the officials, so we'll take the water timeout with them. 6:39 left in the first half. 14-7 Centreville. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. And Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Hello, I'm Lavelle Sullivan with Quick Lane Tire and Auto. If you're looking for a place to service your vehicle, then Quick Lane has you covered. We service all makes and models, whether you're driving a Dodge, a Chevy, Toyota, or a Jeep. We're open on Saturdays, and we're authorized dealer for 13 brands of tires. We offer 90 days same as cash, and no appointment is ever necessary. If you need tires, brakes, batteries, or just an oil change, then Quick Lane's your place. Quick Lane Tire and Auto, next to Walmart, Brookhaven.
Another score to update you on down at Laurel. The Tornadoes lead the Panthers of Brookhaven High School 6-0. Our score 14-7 Centreville. Brookhaven Academy first down at 10 on their own 32. Give to Ogden. Got some room. 35. Somebody grabbed him by the ankle, and he gets forward to about the 38, about a 6-yard pickup. Peterson grabbed him by the ankle, and again, if Peterson does not make that play, Ogden's got a big gain out of that one.
Absolutely can. He's keying in on number 16 back there, Thomasy, the free safety. That was the only man left between him and the end zone. Ogden picked up 6 on the play.
Tigers jump. That's one of the few penalties we've had in the ball game. That'll give the Cougars a first down of the 5-yard penalties. That'll put the ball up here on the 43. So first down 10, Cougars at their own 43 following the 5-yard offside penalty against the Tigers. Cougars moving left to right toward the north end zone as we watch the action here in homecoming 2018 at Brookhaven Academy. Ogden to the right side of Flowers. Double out to the left side. Flowers takes it. Gives it to Ogden. Ogden finds some room. Midfield. Still on his feet. Bulldog down. Finally down around the 46. And that's going to be a tackle made finally down the field by Cohen Jelks. And that looked like a cowboy jumping off a horse wrestling down a steer.
I tell you what,
Ogden kept dragging him down the field.
Sort of helicoptered for another 4 yards after initial hit. First down for the Cougars.
Whistle, somebody is going to move here against Brookhaven Academy, it looks like. 5 yards against the Cougars.
West side official all the way across the field came in and threw that flag. I'm not sure. Coach Ron Rushing asking for an explanation.
So first down 15 now for the Cougars. Puts the ball back in Cougar territory on the Cougar 49-yard line. Cougars have 2 timeouts left. Tigers have 1. Fortenberry, a tight end to the right side, put a man in motion. That is going to be Brown. Flowers, let that play clock wind on down. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Quick out. Going to be caught to Fortenberry. Fortenberry eludes one man. Can't get by the other two as he's going to be scissored there between Hurst and also Tyler Thomasy. That's going to get the ball down to the Tiger 44, though. Pickup of about 7 on the play. They'll bring up a second down and about 8 to go here.
2nd and 8 for the Cougars.
Get Ogden to the right side. 2 receivers again. Put Brown in motion from right to left. Flowers takes it, handoff to Ogden. Ogden breaks a tackle, got inside the 40. Down to about the 38. Coming up again to make the tackle is going to be Peterson. But Ogden got nice yardage down to about the 38. That'll bring up a third down and about 3 to go here for the Cougars on the Tiger 38.
Good hard running there by Ogden. Several options here for the Cougars. Probably at this position on the field would be 4-down territory. 3rd and let's call it 2.5, maybe 3. Short 3 for the Cougars.
Ogden to the left side of Flowers. He'll get the handoff, hit at the line, ducks his head, dives ahead. He only gets about a yard or so he'll be short of the first down. They'll spot the ball shy of the Tiger 42. Got to get to the Tiger 41, so fourth down, a little more than a yard to go here for the Cougars. And Cougars will go for it.
Cougars going to bring in Colin Waldrop into the backfield. I think you're going to probably see the read option by Flowers. Had a lot of success with that tonight. Make it a timeout here. 7-6 on the play clock.
Play clock down at 3. Got to hurry. Here's a snap. And you're right, the option by Flowers. Ducks his head. He got the first down. Still on his feet. Still fighting inside the 30. He'll take it. Going to mark him at the 31. The quarterback draw to Flowers. Got the first down. First down 10. Cougars on the Tiger 31.
That comes across as such a slow developing play, but Flowers just reading the defenders, seeing how many blue helmets or white helmets are on the yellow helmets, picks out a hole, picks up 8 yards on the play. It looks like it's really slow developing, but Flowers is just surveying the defense, picking where he wants to go.
It's Brown in motion right to left. And they let that play clock roll under 5 seconds. Give to Ogden. Ogden hit and stuck in the hole. Once again, Peterson, first man in there. And Ogden, as soon as he got the handoff in the hole that was there, Peterson filled the hole quickly and stops Ogden for actually going to lose about a half yard or so. We'll call it second down 11.
Tell you what, Ken, that Peterson, as advertised, probably one of the best linebackers we've had the opportunity to see this year. He's in on almost every play. He's a big guy, just runs so well.
Second down at 11 for the Cougars on the Tiger 32. Flowers. Little flare out here. Dropped by Brister. Brister had the corner. He had his man beaten on the corner out there. Pass in his hands. And I kind of think he was looking down the field to run.
Yeah, Griffin, again, had his man beat out to the left side, turned his head to try to make that catch.
Third and 11 at 32 yards.
So it would have been picked up the first down and more.
So Griffin couldn't haul that one in. Now third down at about 11 on the Tiger 32. Flowers, a little quick pass is going to be caught by Ogden. Ogden inside the 25. Breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, still on his feet, inside the 15. They're going to mark him out at about the 14-yard line. Nice job by Ogden. And again, as Peterson, they'll check that coming over to make the tackle. It's going to be Hayes Greer. A little short pass in the middle of the field to Ogden. Ogden does the rest as he does some tough running, shaking tacklers. Takes it inside the 20 all the way down to about the 14-yard line. First down 10, Cougars on the Tiger 14.
Tough sledding after the catch by Ogden. Good hard running. Cougars knocking on the door again.
Flowers on the keeper. Flowers in the middle, nothing there. Several Tigers on the play. First one on the scene there looks like that is Spillman. Got about a yard in the play. Second down and 9 on the play coming up here for the Cougars. The ball spotted down on the Tiger 13. Clock rolls at 1:35 left in the first quarter. 14-7 Centreville. Moving up front, offsides, Tigers.
Offsides against Centreville.
Now we move the ball inside the 10 to about the 8.
Flowers turns a 1-yard gain into a 6-yard gain with the
8-yard line.
cadence penalty against the Tigers. I believe that's the third time tonight they've been caught jumping off sides.
So second down and about 4 to go. The ball on the Tiger 8-yard line. Again, Brown goes in motion from right to left. Flowers take the snap. Flowers with time, throws it out left side. That ball almost picked off. And looking for Griffin. Ball just a little bit over his hands and trying to make a diving grab. I believe that was Hurst who almost came up with that ball for the Tigers.
Yeah, dangerous pass right there. Kind of had Griffin and Brown in the same area. I'm not sure if that was a short to Brown or a little bit out of Griffin's reach. Nonetheless, second down, third down and 4 for the Cougars. Check that. Ogden to the right of Flowers.
Here's a snap to Flowers. Give to Ogden. Ogden in the middle of the field. Hit and dropped at about the 5-yard line. Pickup of 3 by Ogden. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 1 to go here for the goal to go. Actually, 4th and 2. 4th and 2 for the Cougars. The ball shy of the 5. Got to get inside the 4 for the first down.
Let's see if Flowers may try to pull the Tigers off sides again.
36 seconds left in the first half of play. Brown in motion. Play clock at 7. And Cougars want a timeout. 31 seconds left in the first half of play. Centreville 14, Brookhaven Academy 7. Let's take 30 seconds, 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Timber is a valuable asset. When you're ready to market timber, Green Tree Land and Timber is committed to getting the most value for your timber. Call Clint Stewart at 601-757-8787 or Gary Stewart 601-757-3009. Green Tree Land and Timber buys land and or timber for harvesting. If you have any questions about harvesting your timber, call Clint Stewart 601-757-8787 or Gary Stewart 601-757-3009. Green Tree Land and Timber.
31 seconds left in the first half of play. Brookhaven Academy has it 4th down, roughly 2 to go. They're just shy of the 5-yard line in Centreville territory. Got to get inside the 4 for a first down.
Coach Rushing just pulled the big tight end, Trey Fortenberry, off the bench. Had a little success early with that drag pattern to the tight end. One of the toughest positions to guard on a pass play, I believe, in high school. Usually don't see a lot of passes to the tight end. Maybe see a little crossing route from Brown and let Fortenberry slide outside of him. Flowers could roll right. Option to pass or run. Let's see what happens here.
Ogden to the right side of Flowers. Keeper by Flowers. Hits inside. Hit down. Let's see where the mark is. It's going to be close. Centreville says he does not make it. Let's see what the official says here.
Hard to really tell. It's going to be inside of a yard. Looks like they're going to measure.
Yep, he's going to be... he's got it. Looks like it may be by the nose of the football if he's got it.
Hard to really tell. We're on a little bit of an angle. Doesn't look like much past the 5-yard strike. The ball seems to be...
You had to get to about the 4.
Yeah, the ball seems closer to the 4. I believe it's going to be spotted down somewhere between the 5 and 4-yard line. They're going to set it down and stretch it.
Put the change down. Still no signal. Centreville clapping their hands. And the Centreville Tigers looks like they have held. A little chain issue. Got to stretch it back out. Tigers do hold. Wow. Just did miss the first down marker. Tigers will hold and take over at the Tiger 4. So first down 10 Tigers. I'm quite sure they'll just take a knee here to run the clock out. Just never know with the Bill Hurst, though.
Missed opportunity there for the Cougars. They haven't come out, the Tigers, that is, haven't come out of the wing tee yet. Coach Hurst will throw them out doubles wide, doubles wide right, doubles wide left. I wouldn't expect the Tigers to put the ball in the air here, but you never know.
Looks like Colby Welch is one of the wingbacks with Hurst right now. And Thomas, he wants to throws far down the field. This ball is almost intercepted by Flowers. Flowers, the closest man to it, couldn't catch up to it. So Hurst dialing up a home run pass there, overthrows the intended receiver. And Flowers, the closest man to it, he could not catch up with it for the interception falls incomplete, stopping the clock at 24 seconds.
Kind of threw that one up for grabs. I wouldn't expect to see that again from the Tigers. Yeah, they're going to take the knee and run out the clock.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. In the first half of play, it's Centreville 14, Brookhaven Academy 7 here in homecoming 2018. Again, congratulations to the Cougar homecoming queen. That's Ainsley Allen. So, Ainsley, congratulations. The classes of the 8s will be recognized here at halftime. The classes of 78, 88, 98, 08, and 18 will be recognized here at halftime. A lot of halftime activities coming up. Right now, though, we're going to take a 2-minute break down the line, 2 minutes, and Cougar football will continue right after this on B92.
I'm David Lee Brewer, and I ask you to elect me Circuit Court Judge for Walthall, Lincoln, and Pike counties. As a lifetime Southwest Mississippian, former Air Force officer, and 17-year practicing attorney, I'm the only candidate to have served you as both attorney and soldier. Over 13 years as a prosecutor, I've handled thousands of cases, and I will take my Christian values and life experience to the bench, ensuring you receive prompt, courteous, and firm but fair justice. On November 6th, please vote David Lee Brewer, Circuit Court Judge. Paid for by the committee to elect David Lee Brewer.
Today's technology can be confusing. Do I plug that in here? Where do I find that link? Advanced Technology Group gets you connected with the technology you need. They have computer sales and service for desktop and laptop. They set up network security, offsite data backup, web development and hosting, phone systems, and premium email hosting. Advanced Technology Group, 860 Highway 84 East Brookhaven. Call 823-3276. Online, atechg.com.
Any age, any sport, any injury. The Mississippi Sports Medicine Team has your team covered. Shoulder and elbow specialists Larry Field, Red Hobgood, and Randy Ramsey are Mississippi's leaders in the treatment of sports-related injuries. Get back in the game with Mississippi Sports Medicine. Any age, any sport, any injury. The Mississippi Sports Medicine Team has your team covered. Hip and knee specialists Walter Sheldon, Jason Kraft, Austin Barrett, and James O'Mara are Mississippi's leaders in the treatment of sports-related injury. Get back in the game with Mississippi Sports Medicine.
Dr. Clay Johnson and his staff want to wish the Brookhaven Academy football team good luck.
We are open Monday to Thursday, 8 to 5.
Call us at 835-0090 to schedule an appointment.
Dr. Clay Johnson is located at 224 South Church Street, Suite A.
WBKN!
Dr. Clay Johnston is a general dentist serving our community for over 15 years. Let him and his staff take care of you today.
Well, back here to homecoming, Brookhaven Academy, the Tigers of Centreville 14, Brookhaven Academy 7. Cougars take the opening possession. They start from their own 43, march down the field and scored an 11-yard touchdown pass to Brown. Extra point good, 7-0. Tigers come right back a few series later. They start at their own 24 on a 76-yard drive. Parrish scores on the touchdown, and the Tigers miss the extra point. 1:06 left in the first quarter, 7-6 Brookhaven Academy. Then the Centreville Tigers on an 80-yard drive, keyed by the 45-yard Hurst touchdown run. Hurst appeared to be down, but his knee never hit the ground. The official was right there on the spot. Hurst able to keep from hitting the ground, got upright again, outran the Cougar defenders for the touchdown. The two-point conversion was good, 14-7 at the 6:45 mark. Cougars march down the field. Under 30 seconds, we have it inside the 5. Can't convert on the fourth down play for the first down. And that's where we are here at halftime.
Ken, I think we look back at the first half and just say a couple of missed opportunities for the Cougars. Had the one time we drove it down, couldn't convert on third down. Case was long enough, but a bit wide right on the 46-yard field goal attempt. And then, as you mentioned, down toward the end of the first half, Cougars drove it down and by a chain link came up short on the fourth down play. A good stop in there by the senior linebacker, Colton Peterson, for the Tigers. So pretty good first half and a couple of missed opportunities for the Cougars. Tigers cashed in on a couple of long plays, put themselves in a good spot. And, of course, the long run you mentioned by Hurst, and take the 14-7 lead into halftime. First half stats, first for the Tigers. Devin Parrish rushed the ball 7 times for 18 yards and 1 touchdown. Cody Brashear, 2 rushes for 5 yards. And the workhorse tonight for the Tigers, Cade Hurst, 12 rushes for 96 yards in the first half and 1 touchdown. In the passing department, not much. 1 pass for 48 yards. Tyler Thomasy to Devin Parrish, as we mentioned earlier. For the Cougars, Nick Ogden rushed the ball 7 times for 22 yards. Dawson Flowers, 6 rushes for 30 yards. Tyler Fortenberry had 1 rush from the quarterback slot for 6 yards. In the passing department, Flowers was 9 for 12 for 84 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Fortenberry, 2 for 2 for 4 yards, and Cade Brown with a halfback pass for a 1-yard gain. Brown, the big receiver in the first half, 8 catches for 46 yards and a score. Nick Ogden had 2 catches for 36 yards, a big one, a 24-yard screen pass in that opening drive of the ball game. And Trey Fortenberry, 1 catch for 8 yards in the first half.
Again, our halftime scores: Centreville 14, Brookhaven Academy 7. Other scores around the area: Laurel 13, Brookhaven High School nothing. It's Mize 12, Enterprise 6. South Pike all over Macomb 30-0. In the Possum Bowl, Lloyd Star 15, Bogota 8. It is also Mize over Enterprise right now, as I mentioned, 12-6. Columbia over Wesson 37-0. North Pike at their homecoming, leading Wingfield 28-6. And one of our district mates in action tonight at Mid-School Center, trailing Silva Bay 21-6 at this time. Well, the production Newsies is coming up starting this coming weekend. Shannon Miller catches up with Emily Waterloo, who's the creative director for Brookhaven Little Theater. They'll talk about that production, which does feature some Brookhaven Academy students. So we'll come back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line, and our halftime show will continue after this on B92.
Touch and Go Car Wash would like to thank all of our loyal customers as part of our 1-year anniversary. That's 365 days of sparkling cars cleaned by our variety of wash options, 12 months of dirt-free floorboards, and our large amount of vacuum stalls. 1 year of customers being helped by our friendly staff. Come see what has made the past year clean and fresh for so many of our loyal customers, and grab a gift card while you're at it. Touch and Go Car Wash, conveniently located on Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven.
Hi, I'm Richard Furr with Pike National Bank. I know that when you own your own business, there's a lot involved. That's why it's so much easier to have one banker that knows your needs for your business and your personal goals. From checking accounts to loans, we have everything you need to manage your business and personal finances all in one place. Visit me in our Brookhaven location today. We'll work together to create a plan that meets your needs and achieves your goals. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank for your business and personal life. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
When you see that yellow and black Landmax sign, you know the professionals at Landmax are on the job to get you the most money for land or timber. Landmax with foresters and real estate agents in Mississippi and Louisiana. Got land? Got timber? Call our Landmax office today for any of your land or timber needs. Call your Landmax agent, Chad Smith, 601-835-5050 and online at landmaxproperties.com.
Clint's Pharmacy wants to wish the Brookhaven Academy football team good luck this season. Come inside and visit the best greeting card selection in town, with all cards just 99 cents. But those days you are in a hurry, you can use Clint's convenient and fast drive-thru line. Now inside Clint's Pharmacy, it's Complete Family Medical, a clinic that takes walk-ins to get you in and out. Clint's Pharmacy, 201 Highway 51 North, Brookhaven. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Okay, we have 2 special guests today. We have Emily Waterloo. She's the Managing Artistic Director for the Brookhaven Little Theater. And we have Nick Rocks from New York. And you are the director of the new production. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Right.
Exactly. So, Emily, tell us what the production is and a little bit about it, because it's coming up. And I know we've been seeing the signs all over town. It looks fabulous. I always turn the red light and there's a big LT sign.
I love it. We are getting ready to present Disney's Newsies right here in Brookhaven, Mississippi at the Haven.
Okay.
Okay, and Nick, how did you get involved in Brookhaven doing directing a show here?
It's kind of a funny story. I do a summer camp called Believe Performing Arts, and I was here teaching kids theater in Copiah, Mississippi.
Okay.
And the woman who helped with the last production with Peter Pan said, "Hey, this theater in Brookhaven is doing this kids camp, and since you guys are in town, would you mind coming and taking a look?" So I came in and I saw Grease, their BLT Teens production of Grease, and got to give them a few, pointers and guidelines and things from things that I've just kind of learned over the years. And me and Emily kept talking, and slowly one thing led to another, and we said, "Hey, you want to stay in Brookhaven for a little while and do Newsies?" I thought, what a great opportunity. Okay, and so I came.
Well, I have to ask,
directed a show in the South before?
Oh, yes. I'm actually originally from Houston, Texas.
You're originally from Houston, so you are a Southerner.
I am a Southerner. Yeehaw, baby.
Well, tell us a little bit about the cast, how many, the kind of the work that's gone into it, and where you are now.
Gosh, I can't believe it's almost been 2 months. And we have a cast of 60. 60 of the most talented, wonderful people from our area that you can imagine from all over. We have a couple of guys from Warren Central High School who are teachers there in the arts, and Raymond, Crystal Springs, the Capaya area, as he mentioned, Macomb. So, and then the rest are all from wonderful Brookhaven. So we are growing regionally and excited about this dynamic cast.
Wow. Oh, yeah, it's really cool. There's, I guess, because there's so many different people from so many different areas, and the ages range as well. I think that's important. I mean, it's as low as 7 or 8, all the way up to mid-late 60s. I mean, everybody is featured, every age, every dynamic, and there will be no sweet little girls being forced to be boys. They are going to be girls in this production. They are going to be full swinging newsies. I mean, it's a jam-packed show that has arranged for everybody to enjoy something.
Okay, tell us when the show will be. Tell us the dates that we can put on our calendar, start getting our tickets.
Yes.
To get ready to see it.
Put these dates on your calendar. October 4th, next Thursday, October 4th, is our opening night. So October 4th, 6th, and 7th. We are not doing Friday night shows because of Southern football season. And then the next weekend is October 11th, 13th, and 14th. Okay. And we are already in discussions about opening a third weekend. So
when will you make that decision?
It'll probably be about another week before we see it. Depends on ticket sale percentages and that sort of thing. So it's highly likely.
Okay. And where can you get tickets at?
Okay, please visit haventheatre.org, haventheatre.org, and you can purchase your tickets online. If you're not into that kind of thing, you can call 601-990-2243 and speak with sweet Suzanne Cagle, who is our box office manager.
Okay, and she'll get you hooked up some tickets.
She will.
Now, are they, I mean, like all of the shows from Brookhaven Little Theater, because everybody, and we were talking earlier about just how, I don't know how you're going to top the next show, and you're going to top the next show. I mean, people literally get on social media. You see them at the grocery store. Did you go to Greece? Did you go to this? Because the actors, and just to see their growth and to see the talent that they have is unreal. So I know that this is going to be no different. So is it kind of want to get your tickets? Don't wait.
Oh, do not wait. Do not wait. This is, this is the Mississippi premiere of Newsies. So we are the first theater in Mississippi to gain licensing for this show. So this is really big, really exciting. It is definitely a big show to do, a big task. So that's why we called in the pro for this, Nick. And we are excited about doing something so over the top.
Well, we are too. We're excited to see it. And Nick, tell me your take on Brookhaven.
I love it here. I really do. My mom grew up in a small town in Texas, and so she would always tell me stories about, how close everybody is and the relationships that are built and what it's like, to know people down the street and smile and wave at everybody. And I would always kind of laugh it off because I grew up in Houston, and then anywhere we moved and anywhere I went as an adult was always a big city. Los Angeles, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and then to New York City. So I never really got to experience small town life, but when I called her and told her that I was staying in Brookhaven for 2 months, she just started beaming on the phone. I could hear it.
You finally got to have that experience.
And she kept saying, I'm so glad somebody else in the family is going to understand the world that I came from, because all of our lives, my father came from downtown Houston. Nobody has ever really understood what it is to be in a small town. And it's like a big hug. Everywhere you go, there really is somebody that has helped you in a myriad of different ways in this community that you wave and say hi to and run into at the grocery store. And I love that there's a story behind every corner. I really do.
Good. We're excited you're here, and I know that the whole crew and Emily and everybody working behind stage really appreciates it. I can't wait to see. Are you guys getting a little nervous or excited, or what is the emotion right now?
really, like just the anticipation. It's like, it's, oh my goodness, it's here. It's here.
It's like seeing that Christmas package that's been there and you know it's from mom and dad. And it's been under the tree for a month. It was the first gift laid under the tree right after Thanksgiving. And you think you know what it is. But until you open that gift, you can't really see it. And I'm here to tell you, this show is a gift. And it is coming with all kinds of surprises, all kinds of bells and whistles. There are going to be things that happen on this stage that no one in Brookhaven has ever seen before. I can't wait. And I want to tell you things.
Because tell us one little thing. Come on, pick one.
Oh.
Emily's making a face like,
what is it? Which one is he going to choose?
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You hear it right here, folks.
Get to the show early. Things start before the curtain ever goes up. You need to get there.
No, I think we need sound effects, and I can't talk into a microphone and do sound effects.
Oh man! I mean, this is an entire experience from the moment you get to the door to the moment
so
that
don't
you
be
leave.
caught up in the bathroom. Get your seat.
Don't wait to get to the theater. This experience spreads into the streets. That's what I will say. That's what I will say.
Okay, we've heard it here. Emily, remind us again dates and times and how we can get tickets.
Okay, we open October 4th, the next Thursday. October 4th, 6th, and 7th. 11th, 13th, and 14th. Go to haventheater.org or call Suzanne at 601-990-2243. Buy tickets for your whole family. This is an event you do not want to miss.
Okay, talking to Emily Waterloo and talking to Nick Rocks. He is we're going to claim you as a Brookhaven, even though
absolutely
you live in New York right now.
Hey, I wear the BLT t-shirts. All right, I'm ready.
All right, thank you guys so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
Brookhaven and Lincoln County has only one remaining home-owned bank. Hey, this is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. What does it mean to be home-owned? It means all of our directors live and work in Brookhaven and Lincoln County. It means that bank policies and all bank services are for the people of this community, not other parts of the state. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, the home-owned bank, it's all about you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For comprehensive dental care for your family, come to Oak Lane Family Dental on Highway 27 in Monticello. Oak Lane Family Dental helps you maintain good dental health with a wide variety of services. Athletes, Oak Lane Family Dental can fit you with a custom mouth guard to protect your teeth during competition. These come in a variety of colors. Oak Lane Family Dental, 3075 Highway 27 in Monticello. Online, oaklanefamilydental.net. Call 587-7737.
Hey, this is Prentice Smith, General Manager at Toyota Brookhaven in Brookhaven, Mississippi. At Toyota Brookhaven, we deliver one of the largest selections of new and pre-owned vehicles in Southwest Mississippi. We deliver great savings on all of our new and pre-owned inventory. But most importantly, we deliver the customer service you expect and deserve. So come see what thousands of people already know, that when trust is not an issue, car buying can be fun. Visit us on site, Exit 40 Brookhaven, or online at ToyotaBrookhaven.com. Remember, at Toyota Brookhaven, we deliver.
Back at RM Red Stewart Field, Brookhaven Academy Homecoming 2018. 14-7 Centreville, our score here at halftime. Again, the classes of the 8th being recognized. Also, the first state championship football team from Brookhaven Academy from 1993. That class is going to be introduced right now, that championship football team. Also, the classes of the 8th, 78, 88, 98. I think most of the 98 classes is Starkville. Getting ready for the Florida Mississippi State game tomorrow. And the class of 2008 and the class of 2018 all recognized here this evening. Once again, congratulations to our homecoming queen. That is Ainsley Allen. So congratulations to her being selected as homecoming queen the normal homecoming activities on the field, but due to a kind of, a fear of some rain or some wet conditions, they elected to move the activities into the gym for the homecoming session for today and the crowning of the homecoming queen.
Just kind of went through caution there. On and off raining the last couple of days. The forecast was a 50-50 down around 5:30, and decided to move it inside. Had a great homecoming ceremony inside, and congratulations again to Ainsley Allen. While I've got time here, Ken, as the Tigers and the Cougars make their way back onto the field, and they'll go through some stretching out exercises. The Lady Cougar softball team, they match up against Benton Academy at 10 a.m. tomorrow at the McGee Sportsplex out on Highway 49. Coach Becky Flowers and his squad, 30-plus wins on the season. Got their eye on the target. Got their eye on the Tiger. Trying to make it through to Monday and then on to a 2-out-of-3 series with the team that comes out of the other bracket. If they win tomorrow at 10 versus Benton, they will play the winner of Marshall Academy and Newton Academy at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. So good luck to Coach Flowers, Coach Acosta, Coach Parvin, who assist Coach Flowers. Good luck to the Lady Cougars tomorrow in the softball state tournament.
Well, they put 3 minutes back on the clock here as we get ready for the second half. The Tigers will get the ball first to begin the second half. So obviously it's very important for the Cougars to make a nice defensive stand to get the ball back and make something happen offensively. Can ill afford let the Tigers get that opening kickoff and grind about 5 or 6 minutes off the clock and put a score on the board. That would really put the Cougars into a situation where we kind of maybe got to get out of our game plan then and just start throwing the football as much as we can.
Yeah, and I would expect the same thing from the Tigers unless Coach Bill Hurst really flips the coin on us, but they've, pretty much depended on a running game. Only threw the ball 2 times in the first half, and were successful on one of those, the long pass from Thomasy to Devin Parrish. But outside of that, primarily a running game with Hurst and, again, Parrish out of the backfield for the Tigers. So look for much of the same. And the Cougars on the Tigers' opening drive of the first half, they shut them down, got the punt, and were able to be successful from that perspective. Looking to do the same thing here as we kick off the second half of play.
Well, some missed opportunities, as we mentioned in that first half. The Cougars miss a field goal. Also, we drive down to inside the 5. We had it 4th down, less than a yard. We come up, as you said, a chain link short of getting the first and goal late in the second quarter. But Centreville scoring their 2 touchdowns, and the big run, the big 45-yard, the 47-yard touchdown by Hurst, where it actually looked like he'd been tackled, but somehow was able to maintain his balance, got his arm out, or his knee hit another player or something, and was able to stay on his feet, got a 45-yard touchdown run to put the Tigers ahead.
Yeah, another key play in the first half. Cougars down around the 25-yard line. Flowers rolls right and did a throwback pass just over the head of an open Cole Griffin down around the 13-yard line. Nobody around him. It just sailed a little bit out of the reach of Griffin. Would have been more than likely a sure touchdown for the Cougars. But you can't look back. You can't do those plays over. Cougars got to stand up here, get a stop on the Tigers' first possession, pick it up from there, and go put points on the board.
Well, Corey Case has been out here all halftime among the cheerleaders and the dancers and all that. He's not dancing, he's kicking. That's a dedicated young man there practicing. He's been out here. I think he went in to check the locker room and came right back out and started kicking.
Yeah, you're going to see Corey, working on his craft, and he knows this game could come down to a field goal, and loosening the leg up for the opening kickoff of the second half. One of his kicks, or his kick here in the first half, sailed into the end zone. So that's what Coach Rushing's looking for from Case. Pin the Tigers back, let them start 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
The Cougars will kick it off from the south end zone. So the Tigers, as we watch them, is moving from the north end zone to the south end zone. We're situated here on the east side of the football field. Stay tuned following the ball game around 10 o'clock. Jason Scarborough checks in with a Friday night end zone scoreboard show. They'll give you a full rundown of all the scores around the state of Mississippi, highlights and more. That's coming up at 10 o'clock. Then Jason gets up early on Saturday with a college football preview show. That's 8 till 10 tomorrow morning here on B92. Then Ole Miss LSU down in Baton Rouge. That'll be a 6 o'clock pregame show tomorrow evening. The kickoff at 8:15 with the Tigers and Rebels down in Baton Rouge.
Ken, I want to comment on the crowd, the homecoming crowd here for Brookhaven Academy, working all the way around from the north end zone section. They got the student tents there. We got the chairback section, or the lawn chair section, if you will. To my right, the bleachers are full, then all the way down the south sideline, around by the south end of the field where the scoreboard is. Great crowd. Centreville brings a great crowd himself. One of the largest crowds I've seen in quite some time here to watch Brookhaven Academy football. And, just with Coach Ron rushing order, we want to see a good football game for homecoming. We want to give those folks coming back to visit the campus and visit friends a quality football game, and they're sure getting it.
But Corey Case tees it up. Tigers send two men back. Looks like that's Parrish on this side, maybe Welch on the far side. So Case up to kick it off and get the second half underway. Left-footed kicker kicks it high, won't be as deep. Falling down and picked up by Parrish. The lead man fell down, and Parrish picks it up, comes back out. He's got room. He's to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Finally pulled down at about the midfield stripe, close to midfield. 35-yard return. Fortenberry makes basically a touchdown-saving tackle. Looks like that actually was Hurst on the return.
Good opportunity there for the Cougars to pin the Tigers back. Good return there by Hurst. Out to the 45-yard line.
Pitch out to Hurst. Hurst is going to be hit in the backfield. Fights ahead for a couple of yards. Got it up to about the 48. Picks up about 2 on the play. Second down and 8. Among those making the tackle for the Cougars on that particular play. Cade Watson. Also Sawyer Boland looks like he was in there as well. Second down and 7 for the Tigers on the Tiger 48. Pitch back to Hurst. Hurst sweeps the right side, bumps across the 50, takes it inside the 50, down to the Cougar 48. Keegan Smith among those on the tackle on the far side for the Cougars. Well, Beck, they have really worked on the left side of the Cougar defensive line. It seems like every play has gone to the Tigers' right.
Yeah, Hurst will go in motion from that wing T set, sets up on the left side of Thomas. He goes in motion and takes the pitch, kind of a giveaway of who's going to get it.
Back to Perry.
Ball on the ground. Ball is on the ground. Looks
Let's
like
see if the Cougars got it.
Colin Waldrop on the 34. Waldrop with a strip. Not sure who got the paw in there and stripped it away. Waldrop, Johnny on the spot. Down around the 44-yard line of the Cougars. First turnover of the night. Cougars looking to take advantage of it. Just on their side of the midfield stripe. 10:44 to go. 14-7. Tigers out front. Cougars with the second half turnover.
Well, first down 10 Cougars at their own 46 following the turnover. Flowers takes it. He drops it. He's got to fall on it back to the 41, so a big loss registered by the Cougars as Flowers dropped the ball, had to immediately fall on it back at the 41. So second down at 15. That puts the Cougars in a bit of a hole here in a second and long. Double outs to the right side. Single out to the left side for Flowers. Ogden stays in at running back. Flowers to throw, fires it down the field. Caught by Brown at the 35. Tripped up inside the 30. He'll take it down to about the 29-yard line. Nice pass right on the money by Flowers to Brown down to the Tiger 29-yard line.
Going to give him 32 on the pass and catch. Flowers to Brown.
Good protection for Flowers by the offensive line on that series, too, as he was able to look around and find Brown moving right to left in the pattern. It puts Singh in motion this time, right to left. Leaves it with Ogden. Ogden tripped up at the line. He got maybe a yard, and that's it again. Peterson in there. Also Logan Longmire. And we got a timeout. Looks like one of the Cougars a little bit slow to get up. They're going to send the player to the sideline. That's going to be Blaine Dunaway. They're going to send him to the sideline. And checking in quickly will be Logan Dillon.
Not sure what happened there. Maybe a equipment malfunction. Maybe not really sure.
So second down at 9 for the Cougars. Ball spotted down on the Tiger 28. Ogden to the right side of Flowers. Receivers left and right. Flowers going to keep it. He's got to be dropped for a loss at the 31. Once again, getting in there to make the tackle for the Tigers is Logan Longmire. Longmire makes the tackle for the loss of the play. Third down and about 13 to go here for the Cougars.
Flowers a little slow coming out of the pile there. Looks over to the sideline for Coach Rushing. Signals the play. Cougars got the ball on the 30-yard line of the Tigers.
Actually, it's 3rd and 11. Got to get to the 20, to the 19, and Tiger territory. Flowers to throw. Looking. Here comes pressure. Flowers in trouble, and he'll be sacked back here at the 35-yard line. Again, on the tackle is Hayden Herring. Herring and 2 other white jersey Tigers all over Flowers for a huge loss. 4th down and a bunch.
Flowers was looking 35. Flowers looking to the down the right sideline to Cade Brown, covered out there by number 2, Brashear. Number 6, Devin Parrish came over the top to assist Brashear.
Brashear will be dropping back to receive the punt here from Corey Case. Will let it go at about his 45, at the Centreville 45. Kicks it high. It will hit and stick. Now takes a little slow Cougar roll. It will get inside the 10, and the Tigers have it first down at 10 at their own 9-yard line. 7:50 left in the third quarter. 14-7. Tigers on top.
Cougars couldn't take advantage of the Tiger turnover. Had the ball at their own 44-yard line. Couldn't cash in.
Dunaway checks in defensively. Trey Fortenberry hustles in. Also hustling in defensively is Logan Dillon. There's a give straight up the middle. That's going to be Hurst, it looks like. He's got about 5 or 6 yards in the carry up to about the 16. Dawson Flowers among those on the tackle for the Cougars. Hayes Greer, the tight end, his helmet comes off, so he'll have to leave the ball game for this play.
Hurst at 106 yards on the night. 15 carries.
Second down at 5 for the Tigers on their 15-yard line. Again, the misdirection play looks like they're going to give that to the fullback. He's got a first down as he hits across the 20, fights out to the 21.
Number 2 looks like Brashear fighting hard.
Brashear on the carry for the Tigers.
Needed about 6 for the first down. I'm going to give him 7 on that one.
So first down, 10 Tigers. Put the ball down on the Tiger 21.5-yard line. Cougars back home next week. Our final home game against Benton. Once again, Brashear will be the wing back on this side. Come from the left to the right. Short yardage on the play by Parrish. And on the bottom of the pile there for Brookhaven Academy is going to be for the Cougars, August Sullivan. Picks up about 3, second down 7. The ball on the Centreville Tiger 25-yard line. Colin drum corps, who you're hearing in the background here. And the wing tee set. The give to Brashear, sweeping right. He's got room, 30, 35. Tripped up out of bounds on the far side. Flag is going to come in. I'm afraid we're going to have a face mask on the far side. That's going to be tacked on at the end of the play. Play goes out of bounds at the 42. Tack on the penalty. This will put the ball in Cougar territory.
Face mask penalty against the Cougars.
Now That's going to put the ball inside the Cougar into the football field. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. They'll mark it off from the 48. They'll put it at the 48. So apparently an inadvertent face mask, not the deliberate penalty, only a 5-yard penalty. Thomasy to throw, fires at the left side. This ball is going to be knocked away at the last minute. Defensively was Keegan Smith. Tried to find Hurst down around the 30. Nice defensive position by Keegan Smith to knock it away. So second down and 10 for the Tigers at the Tiger 48.
Keegan Smith had good coverage out there on Hurst. Had Dawson Flowers coming over from the safety position. Smith able to knock it away at the last minute.
Once again, Brashear, the wingback on this side, pitch back to Hurst. Hurst picking his way across midfield, gets it to the Cougar, close to the Cougar 48. Griffin on the tackle that time for the Cougars. Pickup of about 4 in the play. We'll call it third down and about 6 to go for the Tigers. The ball just inside the Cougar 49-yard line.
Big opportunity here for the Cougar defense.
And Brashear to this side. Hurst to the other side. Give to Brashear. Brashear trying to get outside. Turns the corner. He'll be hit, but he's going to be very close to the first down. Keegan Smith on the tackle on the far side, but Brashear very close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it at the Cougar 43. I think he had only got, well, let's say first down 10, Centreville. This drive for the Tigers started back on their own 9-yard line. Nick Ogden will check in at the linebacker slot for the Cougars.
Gunnar Brister coming off, a little shaken up on the play over on the far sideline. Ogden spells Brister.
Out come the Tigers. Brashear to this side, Hurst to the other side, and the wing tee set. Ball on the ground. Let's see who's got it. I think that
Cougars got it again.
Cougars got it again. Back-to-back fumbles, so Cougars able to take advantage of another turnover.
Big 75, Sawyer Bolin. 2 turnovers here, something you don't see much from the Centreville Tigers. Almost the exact spot that we picked up the fumble on the opening drive of the second half. 5:18 to go, third quarter of play. Cougars trailing the Tigers 14-7. Picked up their second fumble recovery at the 44-yard line, their own 44. Cougars looking to put points on the board.
Flowers will have it, has 3 receivers to the right. Give to Ogden. Ogden gets across the 45, fights ahead to about the 47. Give him about 3 or 4 in the play. Peterson and others on the tackle for the Tigers. Logan Longmire.
Good hard running there by Ogden. Probably one of the hardest runs I've seen from him tonight.
Only 3 on the play. Second down and 7. Ball's shy of the Cougar 48. Flowers takes it. Flowers wants to throw, looking, throws it down the right sideline, looking for Sonny Singh, and Sonny can't get to it. He was covered by Brashear. So the pass ball is incomplete, sets up a third down and long here for the Cougars. 3rd and 7 at the Cougar, just shy at the 48-yard line.
Seeing the inside receiver on a little bit of a down, out, and up. Brown cuts his route off. Flowers chose to go to seam, could not connect.
Flowers checks to the sideline, play clock at 10. Ogden, the running back, to the right side of Flowers. Flowers to throw, looking. Flowers has some pressure. On the run, fires it up the field, caught by Brown and out of his hands. Brown had it for just a moment, got hit. The ball popped out. First made the tackle, or the hit on Brown, falls incomplete. Punting situation for the Cougars.
Not a real good offensive series there for the Cougars. Picked up about 4 yards on the first down play, and then just 2 passes that really didn't stand a chance. Puts the Cougars in a punting position. Corey Case.
Brashear will be drifting back to receive the punt. He'll stand back at about his 14. Case awaits the snap back. Has time. Punt's blocked. The punt is blocked. Centreville will have it at the Cougar 31.
That big number 42, Colton Peterson, got in there and blocked the punt. Little confusion up there by the Cougars. I'm not sure if they had their regular punt personnel in. I'm trying to look. Maybe Gunnar Brister was your up back that normally does the blocking. He's still sitting over on the Cougar sideline. Had to send someone in late. Just couldn't hold Peterson out of there. Got a big fist on it. Knocked it down. The Tigers in business at the Cougar 32-yard line.
Parrish, the wing back on the right side. Hurst, the wing back to the left side. The fullback in the set will be Cody Baxter. Thomasy under center out of the wing T set. Block punt by the Tigers. Gives the Tigers the ball on the Cougar 32. Pitch back to Hurst. Hurst hit as he crosses the 30. Got it to about the 28. Picks up close to 4 in the play. Host of Cougars on the play, Keegan Smith. Also Sawyer Bolin in there. Pickup of about 4. Second down, about 6 to go for the Tigers on the Cougar 28. Following the block punt. Brashear checks back in, the wing back on this side. Hurst to the other side. Pitch out to Brashear, looking for some room. Cougars doing a nice job to play out and knock him down for a yard loss. Looks like Cole Griffin is the one who finally got him on the ground, but that's something that Coach Rushing said, Beck, that they have to do with a wing tee. You got to keep them east and west. You can't let them go north and south.
Right. You kept pushing it. Brashear going toward the Centreville sideline, just nowhere to go. No gain on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Brashear again, the wing back to the left side. Hurst to the other side. Thomasy to throw. Here comes the pressure. Throws it toward the end zone. This ball is going to be caught for the touchdown. Parrish pulls down the 28-yard touchdown pass.
28 to the end zone.
There's a flag in the end zone. Let's see what the flag is all about.
Harrison Brownlee was begging the referee. Thought he got pushed off. I don't know that I don't know. I'm going to disagree with Brownlee. Nonetheless, the touchdown was called. Dead ball.
Dead ball foul against the Cougars. That came at the 3:22 mark of the 3rd quarter. Centreville goes up 20-7. And here comes your New York Life Insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt, a 2-point conversion coming up. Give to Brashear. Brashear hits the middle of the line. He is in there, and the 2-point conversion is good. There's a break in the action, 3:22 left in the 3rd quarter. Centreville 22, Brookhaven Academy 7. Let's take another 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football continues after this on B92.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nelson to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
A dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Cougars. That's going to give the Tigers the 45 in Cougar territory to kick this ball off. 32-yard drive following the block punt, 28-yard touchdown pass to Parrish is the payoff for the Tigers. 22-7 Tigers.
Longmire set to kick. Lays the ball down long ways across the tee. Got to be cautious here with the 15-yard penalty. Tigers may look at the onside kick. Let's see. Longmire kicks it deep to Singh.
Singh at the 10, Singh to the 15, Singh to the 20, Singh 25, 30, 35. Singh on his feet to the 40, and knocked out of bounds hard at about the 46. So Sonny Singh, Brashear coming over to knock him out of bounds along with Colby Welch. But boy, Singh found a little bit of a seam there, got through it, got the ball up to the 45. The Cougars have it in pretty good field position. But obviously right now, Beck, we can't afford any more 3 and outs. We got to make something happen.
Yeah, we got to take some time off the clock and put points on the board. Down 22-7. Desperation time here. 3:12 to go in the third quarter of play. Had some opportunities in the first half. Had a pretty good opportunity here in the second half. Haven't been able to cash in.
Flowers to throw. Right sideline to Brown. Brown adjusts. He makes the grab. The flag is down. Let's see what this is. Brutal to catch. Brutal to catch at the 26. But a flag is down. You have to think this is pass interference against the Tigers.
Yeah, I can't see. It's a pass interference one way or the other. Looks like it's going to be against the Tigers.
He had a nice job by Brown keeping his feet in bounds. He really had to turn, adjust to the ball, had a man hanging all over him, makes the grab for a big gain for the Cougars down to the Centreville 26-yard line. Double outs to the left side for the Cougars. Brown, the lone receiver to the right side. Flowers takes it, leaves it to Ogden. Ogden bounces outside. Ogden looks for a little room. Inside the 25, stays on his feet. Inside the 20, drags the man ahead down to the 16. First down, 10 Cougars on the Centreville 16.
Give Ogden 15 on the bruising run.
First down for the Cougars.
Ogden limping a little bit as he gets back up. He'll stay in. Lines up to the right side of Flowers. First down, 10 Cougars on the Tigers 16. Pass to the sideline to the 10 to Brown. Brown breaks one tackle, got it to about the 5. Brashear makes the tackle. Ball at the 5-yard line, very close to the first down. It is a first down. First down, goal to go Cougars at the Centreville 5-yard line.
Brown with his 11th catch of the evening. Cougars got to cash in here, Ken.
First down, goal to go Cougars on the Tiger 5. Give the check that fake to Ogden. Throw to Brown. The Brown's going to be not able to pull that one down. Incomplete.
Real good job right there by Ken. Nick Ogden picked up Peterson in the hole. Peterson blitzing from the linebacker position. Ogden looks a little bit shaken up. Unsure of himself. Stays in the ball game. Second and goal. Ball spotted down right at the 5-yard line.
Second down, a goal to go. Ogden will line up left side of Flowers. Flowers puts Singh in motion. Fakes the speed sweep. Flowers with a keeper, and there's not anything there but a whole bunch of white jerseys. They wrap him up the 5-yard line for no gain. Third down, goal to go. Cougars, the ball on the Tiger 5.
Now here's decision time. If the Cougars can't stick it in, do you go for it on fourth down? Down 22-7, 1:44 to go here in the third quarter of play.
You got Ogden lines up to the right side of Flowers. Flowers checks to the sideline. Play clock at 8. Flowers checks the Tiger defense. Here's a snap. Throw to the end zone is going to be caught. Touchdown to Cade Brown. The 5-yard TD pass to Brown. That cuts the Tiger lead here at 1:26 left in the third quarter. 22-13. Tigers on top. Here comes your New York life insurance agents, Dwayne Allred, Kelly Allred, extra point attempt by Corey Case. Snap down, placement down, the kick is up, and it is going to be good. There's a timeout on the field. Centreville 22, Brookhaven Academy 14, 1:26 left in the third quarter. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
A monument is a lasting memorial. At Brookhaven Monument, they've worked with families right here at home for over 70 years, helping them honor their loved ones. Stop by the Brookhaven Monument showroom on Highway 51 North and let their caring consultants help you choose that special monument. Visit their website, brookhavenmonument.com, or call 833-5701. Brookhaven Monument Company, Highway 51 North, also serving you from locations in Macomb, Natchez, and McGee.
Well, the Cougars drive 55 yards in the play. The drive there, 5-yard touchdown pass to Brown, and the extra point by Case is good, 22-14. Of course, the Tigers take advantage of a blocked punt on the Cougar 32 for their last score.
Kind of what we expected, Ken. Old Donnybrook here at Red Stewart Field. 1:26 to go. Tigers
to kick it off here. Once again, they can't stress enough the defense has got a hold this time. We can't afford to let Centreville grind some clock off here and get another score. Corey Case will kick it off here. The left-handed kicker will advance to the football. Little pooch kick, little sky kick will hit at the 20. Picked up by Brashear. Trying to find a little room. Brashear across the 20 out to near the 30. That's where the Tigers go on offense. First down at 10. They'll put it down right at the Tiger 30.
First down for Centreville, 29-yard line.
So first down 10 for the Tigers.
Tigers expecting a deep kick, had two men down around the goal line, had a real big hole in the field between the 30 and the 5-yard line. Case just dropped it in like a 9-iron approaching a green, dropped it down about the 15-yard line.
Parrish and Hurst are wing backs. Parrish on the run. Parrish trying to turn the corner. 30, 35, 36. He'll pick up close to 7 in the play before the Cougars can finally get him down across the way. Sonny Singh among those on the tackle.
Concludes with a subsequent gain across the 30-yard line.
So pick-up of about 7 on the play. Out to the 36, second down and 3. Tigers have it with a 22-14 lead of 1:11 left in the third quarter. This time they pitch it back again to Hurst, rather to Parrish, and Parrish will be hitting the line. Got a couple of yards, stopped short of the first down. Boland on the tackle for the Cougars. So now then, third down and about 1 to go here, Beck. Big third down play for the Cougar defense.
Big opportunity here, Ken. 48 seconds to go. Clock ticking. Third quarter of play. Cougars down 22-14 to the Tigers.
Yeah, the double wing set. Brashear will go in motion. Pitch to Brashear. He's got close to the first down. He may be a little short now, but where the official is spotting it. It's the first down.
Looks like
just did get it.
Yeah, looks like he reached the 40-yard line. Had to get past the 39.5. Picked it up by about 6 inches.
So first down 10 Cougars. Rather Tigers on the Tiger 40. Once again, Brashear will be the wing back to this side. Hurst to the other side. Going to pitch it back on a counter play to Brashear. He's got a big hole. He's out to midfield, down to the Cougar 49, an 11-yard play. First down 10 Tigers. Well, they put him right at midfield. Say he's about a half yard short of the first down. And there is the third quarter in the books. End of 3. Centreville 22. Brookhaven Academy 14. Let's take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
In today's insurance world, a simple call can turn into hours of frustration. Wouldn't it be nice to turn back time when handling a claim was as simple as calling your agent? At Insurance and Risk Managers, our customer service is old-fashioned. Your agent will manage your personal or commercial insurance policy completely, from conception to claims. With offices in Brookhaven, Macomb, and Jackson, we're easy to find and a part of your community. Insurance and Risk Managers. Insurance on your time. 833-6321.
To us, taking care of community means providing specialty-trained hands-on care with the latest technologies in physical, occupational, speech therapy, and athletic training services, including advanced training and treatment of the lumbar and cervical spine, certified lymphedema specialists, and aquatic therapy to help young athletes, seniors, workers, and children and families with special needs reach their goals. Quality therapy services in a Christian environment. That's King's Daughters Therapy Center.
Fourth quarter action. Give to Hurst. He is hit in the hole and pushed back by the Cougars.
Big play there by Sawyer Bolin. Nose tackle through Hurst. A loss of about 2 yards.
Third down and about 2 to go here for the Tigers. They didn't have it 3rd and 1 or 2nd and 1. So third down and about 2 for the Tigers. On the Tiger 48. And they put to Hurst inside. No, they give to Hurst. Nice job by Thomasy. The ball, I think, popped out, but the Tigers get it back. Flags all over the place. We're going to have multiple penalties coming up here. And motion starting to run a little bit high on the football field in a game like this. Hurst will get the first down to the Cougar 46. But multiple penalties. Let's see. Personal foul, Brookhaven.
The penalty, personal foul against the Cougars.
That's going to cost the Cougars 15.
15-yard assessment.
That's going to put the ball deep in Cougar territory to the 31. Boy, in a game like this, at this point, you just can't make that kind of a play.
Yeah, putting the Tigers in some third down situations, and all of a sudden, 15-yard penalty on top of the first down run. Net of about 22-23 on the run and penalty for the Tigers.
Thomasy wants to throw, throws it toward the end zone, double coverage. This ball is going to be picked off by Flowers. Flowers should stay in the end zone. I think they're yelling at him to get down to the end zone. Finally, he puts a knee down. Well, you can see the coaches. Please don't come out there, Dawson. Please stay in the end zone.
I think I heard Coach Watts telling Dawson to get down. We need you for basketball season. You're not a punt returner. Get that ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take it out to the 20-yard line. Good decision regardless. I don't think Flowers could have returned it out past the 20. Take the easy route. Maybe the Tigers getting a little greedy right there, Ken. Tried to go for the home run ball. Flowers at his free safety position, picked it off in the end zone.
Here's Flowers to throw. He fires one down the left sideline looking for Brown. Brown makes the grab out of the Tiger 48, but it came out. No, he stayed on with it. He stayed on with it. The official standing right there, catch at the Tiger 49, and Brown is down. I don't know if he's got a Charlie horse.
Looks like a cramp.
Looks like a cramp. Again, a great grab by Brown. He was covered well by Centreville, able to make that tough grab. They're going to assist Brown off the field right now, get that cramp worked out and get him back in there.
There's a whistle being blown on the Brookhaven Academy sideline in the home grandstand. Cease the whistle playing immediately. He will be subject to penalty against Brookhaven Academy if you blow that whistle. Stop playing the whistle.
As you hear Dr. Ed, somebody apparently got a whistle, been blowing it from time to time, and obviously, when you're on the field, you hear a whistle, Beck. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I thought earlier that I was hearing some type of whistle being blown, and just on some earlier plays, and my suspicion is definitely come to fruition. I'm not sure where it was coming from.
Well, here's Flowers with double outs to the right side. Got Griffin, the lone receiver, to this side. He's going to hand it to Ogden. Ogden bounces to the sideline, drags the tackler out of bounds, but he'll pick up about 5 yards in the play. Making the tackle is Colby Welch. So pick up about 5 in the play for the Cougars. 10:34 left in the ball game, 22-14. Tigers on top of the Cougars. Put the ball down to the 44. 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup for the running back, Ogden. Singh and Johnson, now Brown back in the lineup. He'll be the lone receiver to the short side of the field. Flowers takes it, looks for Brown, has it at the 40, breaks one tackle down the left sideline, pushed out of bounds inside the 40, got it down to about the 37. That'll be enough for another Cougar first down at the Tiger 37.
You'll be giving him about 7 on that play.
Roll out of bounds at the Centreville 37. First down.
So first down 10 Cougars on the Tiger 37. Flowers with 2 running backs, Brown and Ogden. Flowers rolls out, throws it to Brown, hit, bounces off the tackler, but can't maintain his balance. He'll be hit and dropped for a loss back at the 40. Yeah, that's Hurst making the tackle. That's going to be a loss of about 3 on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 13 on the Centreville 40.
Brown's 15th catch of the evening.
2nd and 13, 40-yard line.
And we'll come to this side now. He's Singh and Fortenberry will line up with a tight end on the left side. Single receiver right side. Flowers takes it. Here comes a Russell screen pass. Flag is down. Ogden breaks a tackle, comes across the 40 to the 39, but there's a flag down. Normally, that indicates a hold.
Very short yardage, penalty flag.
Holding Brookhaven. That's going to push the Cougars back into Cougar territory.
Let's see what Coach Hurst does right here. He's going to take the 10-yard penalty, or
that'll make it a 3rd down and about 14 to go.
Yeah. I think it's going to be 3rd down if he declines it in about 13.
Holding Brookhaven declined by the Tigers. So 3rd down and about 13 to go on the Tiger 39. 9:15 left in the ball game. 22-14 Tigers.
3rd and 12.
So 3rd down, 12. At this point of the ball game, you got to think on 4th down, you still try to pick it up. Ogden to the left side of Flowers. Now put him to the right side. Double out to the left side. Play clock down at 10. Flowers calls for the ball. Low snap. Flowers rolling to his left. On the run. Fires it down the field. Caught by Brown. Brown at the 30. Dives ahead to the 31. He'll be short, of course, of the first down. It'll bring up a 4th down and about 4 to go here for the Cougars on the Tiger 31.
Parrish and Wilkes, number 6 and 3 on the stop.
Parrish makes the tackle for the Tigers.
Short of the first down. 4th and 4.
So 4th down, 4 for the Cougars on the Tiger 31. Got to get actually about the 32 is where they've got it. They got to get inside the 28. 4th down play. Cougar fans on their feet. Double outs left and right for Flowers. Play clock at 8. Play clock at 6. Down to 4. They're going to have a timeout, Brookhaven. 8:08 left in the ball game. Centreville 22, Brookhaven Academy 14. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Looking for a pharmacy to fill your prescriptions in a timely, professional, caring manner? A pharmacy you can call and actually talk to a friendly, helpful person instead of a machine. That pharmacy is Bain Drugs in Brookhaven. Bain Drugs has cared for Brookhaven and surrounding area families for more than 60 years. Bring your prescriptions to Bain Drugs and transferring is easy. They offer free citywide delivery and curbside service. Bain Drugs, next to Piggly Wiggly, across from the School of the Arts. Call 833-1922.
WBKN Brookhaven, your sports authority. Also, you can listen on our YouTube channel. That's B92 space WBKN. These games are also archived. You can go back later and listen again to the games. 4th down, 4. This could very well be the play of the ball game right here. Ball on the near hash.
Brown in the slot on the left. Don't forget about Ogden coming out of the backfield.
Flowers checks the defense. He'll take it. He's going to roll to his right. Looking, throws back to the left. This ball is going to be a jump ball slapped away by Centreville. Cody Baxter. Baxter had the hand in there, slaps it away from Brown. Incomplete pass. And the Tigers take over on the Cougar 31.
Foul looking on that throw. Cody Baxter there. Turnover on downs. Tigers going to at the 30-yard line.
Second down, about 13 here for the Tigers.
Good start defensively there for the Cougars on the miscue by the Tigers. 7:43 and counting. Tigers lead 22-14. Donnybrook here at Red Stewart Field.
And Thomas, who checks out the Cougar defense. Give to Hurst. Hurst hit stacked up, but he'll fight ahead across the 30 out to about the 32. Got a host of Cougars on the play. Off the bottom of that pile is going to be Colin Waldrop.
The gain is to the 32, 39.
So third down 9, big third down situation for the Cougars. Got to get the ball back down by 22-14 score with 7:03 left in the ball game.
Let's see if Coach Hurst puts it in the air.
Out come the Tigers, double wing set.
Flowers and Brownlee deep for the Cougars.
Thomas to throw, looking, pressure comes. This ball is going to be incomplete. Afraid we're going to have a flag there for a second, but nothing flown. Nice defense by Brownlee as he was in front of Welch. Bumped into Welch, but the official right there did not throw the flag, called it incidental contact.
Good job, Brownlee, Sonny Singh, Dawson Flowers over the top. Had Welch out of the backfield all the way. Good job, good stand there by the Cougars.
Brown will drift back to receive the punt here from Thomasy. He'll stand back at about his 35. Officials call a timeout. Back Centreville will call a timeout. Their first timeout of the second half. Breaking the action. 6:47 left in the ball game. Centreville 22. Brookhaven Academy 14. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
You're not alone when it comes time to make your house a home. The experts at J&B Tile and Marble would like to help, beginning with new flooring, hardwood, laminate, ceramic, carpet, and more. Be sure to like us on Facebook. And because J&B is locally owned and operated, rest assured you'll get the big city selection with friendly hometown service, a fair price, and the professionalism and respect you and your home deserve. J&B Tile and Marble, 102 White Brook Drive in Brookhaven, just off Highway 51.
.47 left in the contest. 22-14 Centreville. Tigers with a fourth down and 9 to punt it away. Thomasy. Here's the snap. High but not real deep. It will take a Tiger roll, then bounces sideways and goes out of bounds at the 48 in Tiger territory. In Cougar territory, rather. So Cougars have it in great field position. 6:39 left here in the ball game.
15 yards on the punt. Just right. Two-point conversion if the Cougars could get in the end zone. Almost a no-brainer right there. We're going to have to go for 2 and attempt to tie it. Extra point does you really no good at this stage of the ball game.
Double outs left and right for the Cougars. Flowers will take it. Flowers steps up, fires it left side. Looks for Brown. Brown can't hang on. Had it for a minute. Welch able to get a hand in there and kind of push it out of Brown's hands. Incomplete out of the Tiger 32.
I tell you what, Ken, Brown completely exhausted out there.
He's been on practice, except for the time he had that cramp. He's been on practically every offensive play.
And on a lot of the defensive plays, he's got about 5 tackles on defense. Played a lot of defensive snaps as well as offensive snaps. 16 catches on the night for the senior.
Second down 10 for the Cougars on the Cougar 48. Flowers leaves it with Ogden. Ogden on the sweep. Ogden midfield, 45. Ogden 40, 35, 30, 25. All the way down to about the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him down inside the 20 at about the 19-yard line. A nice run by Nick Ogden on the left sideline.
Let's give Ogden 33 on the carry. Round the left side of the Cougar line.
30 yards for number 30.
Put the ball back at the 22 is where they're going to mark him down. First down, 10 Cougars on the Tiger 22. Flowers wants to throw, looking, throws it to the end zone, looking for Brown. Brown makes the catch. Flag is
Touchdown, Brown.
Touchdown, Brown. Let's see what the flag is. You got to think that's pass interference.
It's going to be a pass interference against the Tigers. 22-yard pass and catch. Probably holding. It's going to be waved off. Let's see if that is the call. Brown had broken free. Defensive back. Yeah, there's going to be a holding call against the Tigers. Going to be declined.
22-20. Brookhaven Academy down by 2. They'll bring Bristol in for the 2-point conversion attempt. The extra point attempt presented by your New York Life Insurance agents, Wayne Allred and Kelly Allred. Both teams have 2 timeouts. This is for the tie.
Don't be surprised here if you see
Flowers will split way out to the right side. Brown's Wildcat
formation.
With
Brown
deep in the backfield. Brown will take it. Brown's going to jump pass. It's going to be incomplete. Extra point attempt is no good. 6:19 left in the ball game. Centreville 22, Brookhaven Academy 20. Let's take 30 seconds. 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Regular oil changes are important for your vehicle's performance. Valvoline Instant Oil Changes uses the highest grade products to ensure long engine life. We also check your vehicle's fluids and tires, plus at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you get a free car wash and vacuum with every oil change. We are locally owned and operated with 7 locations in Mississippi, including our newest location, 5630 Highway 80 East in Pearl. In Brookhaven, our location is on Highway 51 just south of Brookway Boulevard.
Well, the Cougars drive 52 yards, pay off the 22-yard touchdown pass to Brown. Cougars go for 2, not able to convert the 2-point conversion. Centreville keeps it out in front, 22-20 again. A big series for both clubs right here. Cougar defense, if we get the ball back, we've got plenty of time still to try to get in the end zone. We cannot let Centreville put together a time-burning drive here, though.
Yeah, saw a little fatigue on the far side of the field in that last offensive series for the Centreville Tigers. So those guys may be wearing down a little bit as well.
Case to kick it off. Case approaches the ball, kicks it down the field, a high kick. Hurst will have it at the 8. Hurst to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Hurst on his feet to the 25. Stays ahead to the 32. And that's where the Tigers go on offense. First down and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Keegan Smith on the tackle for Brookhaven Academy. Check that. Brashear on the return. Not Hurst. It was Brashear on the return. First down 10 for the Tigers. And Parrish on this side, Hurst on the other side. Give to Parrish. Parrish trying to sweep left. Runs into a crowd, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet across the 35. He'll get it out to about the 37. Picks up about 5 of the play. Brister among those on the tackle on the far side for Brookhaven Academy. Waldrop also in there. Second down and 5 for the Tigers. At the Tiger 38, make it actually a gain of 6, second and 4. And Parrish will be to this side, Hurst to the other side, and that wing T set again. The pitch back to Parrish. Parrish is going to be tripped up, but he's going to have the first down as he crossed the 40, all the way out to the 44. First down, 10 Tigers.
Gains a first down for the Tigers.
Logan Dillon making the tackle on the far side.
Game 6 for number 6, Parrish.
First down 10 on the Tiger 44. Clock runs at 5:22 left in the game. 22-20 Centreville Tigers. Cam will come back the other way with a Hurst. Hurst hit and dragged down by Brister. Nice job by Brister. 1 yard gain is all Hurst has got to get. Getting him about 2 yards. I thought we got him back further than that. They're going to spot him down at about the 40, 47. So give him about 2 on the play, 2 or 3. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Ball spotted up near the Tiger 48.
Big play right here. Want to put the Tigers in a 3rd and long situation. 4:40 to go. Fourth quarter. Cougars down by 2.
Brashear to the right side. Brashear gets the handoff. Brashear sweeping left, tackled, stayed on his feet.
Brister busting through there.
We're going to mark him down to say his knee goes down at the 49. So 3rd down and about 6 to go here for the Tigers.
Big play there by Brister. Shooting through there from the linebacker position. Got a big handful of jersey. Brought down Bashir. No gain on the play.
3rd down play coming up for the Tigers. 3rd and 5. Bashir to this side. Pitch back to Hurst. Hurst trying to sweep them. That's Parrish. Parrish has the first down. On the right side. He's going to be all the way down inside the Cougar 30, pretty much 36.
We're going to have a block in the back here right at the 47-yard line. It's going to be against the Tigers. It'll cost them 10 yards.
That'll be a big break for the Cougars because Parrish easily had the first down all the way down to the Cougar 36.
Made the call. It was a holding call right here in front of the Cougar bench. No doubter right there. Coach is here in the booth with us. Right on top of it, referee immediately popped the flag.
Puts it back on the Tiger 38. That's going to be 3rd down and about 16 to go. Tigers got to get to the Cougar 46.
3rd and 16.
Out come the Tigers. We're going to spread out here on the spread offense. Thomasy, the quarterback. Thomasy takes it. Leaves it with Hurst. Hurst is hit.
Nothing doing.
At the 41. Logan Dillon stands in the hole. Stacks up Hurst for a short gain to the 41. 4th down at about 13. The Cougars with 3:38 left. Opportunity with a punt here coming their way. Still plenty of time here, Beck.
No need to rush. Corey Case over, working his way toward the kicker's net. May be called on if the Cougars can get in field goal range. We'd like the touchdown, but look, I'd take a shot with Case, 45 and in.
Thomasy looks at the play clock. He's going to let it run down under 5 seconds. Down to 2 seconds. Thomasy kicks it away, kicks it toward the sideline away from Brown. It'll go out of bounds inside the 40 at about the 37. Actually put it to 36.
Good job there by Thomasy. Just keep kicking it away from Brown. Everybody on their feet. Nobody's left the ballpark. Coach Juan Rushing turns to the crowd. Cougars got to gain their composure right here. 3:02 to go. 22-20. Tigers out front. Cougars going to spot it down right at their own 36-yard line.
The Cougars have plenty of time. Again, no need to try to go for the home run here, Beck. Just try to grind it out, get in good position. Give to Ogden. Ogden at the 40. Ogden back down short of the 40. Made the 40, but his tackle pulled him back, and they're going to spot him down at the 39. 3-yard pickup again. That's Peterson. Well, Peterson's going to be tired tomorrow. He has made a ton of tackles here for the Tigers this evening.
Yeah, they ran Peterson in last series on some offensive plays at the blocking back position, the fullback position. So that young man's giving him his full night of work.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Flowers to throw. Throws it down the left side. Brown is there. Brown makes the tackle, makes the catch inside the 30, down to the 26. Brown guarded by Colby Welch. Brown had the inside position, turns and goes up in front of Welch, makes the grab for a huge play down the field. So first down 10 for the Cougars on the Tiger 28. Clock rolls at 2:15 left.
Brown's 17th catch of the evening for 200 yards.
Double outs to the right side. Brown the single out to this side. Put Brown in motion. Timeout Cougars. They've got one left. Breaking the action. 2:02 left in the ball game. Centreville 22. Brookhaven Academy 20. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
There's a change in the seasons, and if you have changes you need to make around your home, let the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware help you. From electrical and plumbing projects to hunting and fishing supplies, come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need appliances, lawn and garden supplies, or even keys made while you wait? Come to the home of the helpful hardware folks, Perkins Ace Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
2:02 left in the ball game. Typical Centreville Brookhaven Academy game. Centreville 22, Brookhaven Academy 20.
What did you expect, Ken? What did you expect?
Nothing less.
Nothing less. Cougars with the ball on the Centreville 27.5-yard line. 2:02 to go. Trailing by 2. Flowers in the shotgun. Ogden to his right.
Flowers wants to throw a little quick pass, caught by Brown at the 20. Brown breaks the tackle. 15. Brown to the 10. Brown inside the 10. Down to the 7.
20-yard pickup for Brown. They just don't have an answer for Brown.
Cade Brown over 200 yards receiving tonight.
220 on 18 catches, a pair of touchdowns.
1:54 left. Centreville with 2 timeouts. Brookhaven Academy 1 timeout left. 2-point lead by the Tigers. Cougars have it first down and goal to go. Inside the Tiger 10 down to the Tiger 7.
Got to expect the Cougars. I would run to the right side away from number 42, Peters. Ogden to Flowers right.
Double out left side. Flowers on the keeper. Flowers to the 5. Hits inside the 5. Takes it down to about the 2. Spot him at the 1. Second down. Goal to go on the Tiger 1.
Got to see what Coach Ron Rushing does right here. He's going to milk the clock as long as Coach Bill Hurst will let him do it. Cat and mouse game. 1:32 and counting. Cougars down on the 1-yard line trying to stick it in and take the lead. Homecoming night. Red Stewart Field.
Play clock at 9. Flowers will let it run on down under 5. There's a snap. Ball hit the ground, I think. Ball's on the ground, I think. The
Cougars have it.
Third down and goal. That was a bad snap. Fortunate to get the ball back.
Errant snap. We just can't have that at this stage of the ball game. Clock continues to run.
Ball stays around the 2. Third down, goal to go.
Got to expect again. I'd look for number 12, Flowers, to keep the ball right here. I don't expect him to go under center. 47, 46, 45 seconds and counting. 15 on the play clock.
Flowers with Ogden off to his right. 37 seconds. Flowers on the keeper. Cuts it back in. Tripped up. Short of the goal line. Got it to about the 1. Now then, fourth down, goal to go. No question here.
Going to put it on the foot of Corey Case.
An extra point here for Case for the winning field goal.
Basically an extra point.
Well, here comes Case with a field goal attempt that would put the Cougars on top by 1 with 22 seconds left in the ball game. Timeout call by Centreville. 22 seconds left. 22-20 Centreville. Let's take 30. 30 down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau with Sullivan Ford Lincoln. Football season is officially here, and we're kicking off our biggest sales of the year at Sullivan. With up to $8,000 off 2018 Expedition, 0% for 72 months on most models, plus cash back and no payments for 90 days, there's definitely never been a better time to buy. Bring your trade and trade up to a new Ford or Lincoln while the selection is best. Come see our family here or visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40 Brookhaven.
Corey Case with a 19-yard field goal attempt to put the Cougars on top. Tigers have too many men on the field to get a man off real quick. Snap back placement down. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
It's good! It's good! Case splits the uprights. 18 seconds to play. 23-22 Cougars. The freshman under pressure. The hold from Tyler Fortenberry, Ken. Right down the middle, deep into the south woods of Red Stewart Field. Cougars got to come out here and make a big stand on defense to seal this victory.
18 seconds left in the ball game. We'll keep it right here. The 19-yard field goal by Corey Case is good. 23-22. Cougars take the lead down to 18 seconds left on the clock. The big penalty on the Centreville drive. They had a first down inside Cougar territory. Penalty brought it back. Cougars able to hold, get the ball back to their own 36 with about 3.5 minutes left. They drive down the field. Two big passes to Cade Brown. Flowers gets the ball down to the 1 on a 4th and goal. They bring in Case, and he hits a 19-yard field goal to give the Cougars a 23-22 lead.
Kind of wonder what the Cougars will do here. You may see there's just a little chip shot. Case dropped one earlier, the old wedge shot down about the 20-yard line. Keep it away from those big guys.
In fact, I wouldn't doubt if he kicked it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, give it to him on the 35.
So Chase missed one field goal, but made the one that counted, the one that put the Cougars on top, 23-22. Here comes the kick. Little pooch kick taken by Hurst. Hurst at the 40, knocked down short of the 40.
Nick Ogden, Hunter Brister.
Clock at 14 seconds left. Woo! Tigers may have time for 2 plays.
Got to feel that Coach Hurst is going to put the ball in the air. Got Dawson Flowers, Tegan Smith, Cade Brown back deep for the Cougars. Expecting, don't forget about the old hook. Looking ladder. I'm sure Coach Hurst has that in his arsenals. They're out of the spread, out of the bunch offense, the wing T in the spread.
Flag down, had the illegal substitution against the Tigers.
Yeah, too many men on the field.
Too many men on the field. That'll cost them 5. They'll push the ball back inside the 30. About the 20. I check that. Put it back inside the 35 to about the 33. First down, 10 Tigers. Only 14 seconds left in the ball game. Spread offense here for the Tigers. Thomasby, the quarterback. 2 receivers left, one to the right. Thomasby takes it. Takes a handoff. He wants to throw. Throws it left side. This ball is going to be overthrown at the 48. Was looking up the field for Daniel Vine. Incomplete pass. Stops the clock at 9 seconds left in the ball game.
Got to be careful here of the old double pass, passing out to the receiver, and the receiver pulling back and throwing it downfield. A play that Prentice Christian ran against us years back. Need to be aware of that.
23-22. Cougars take the lead with 18 seconds left in the ball game on a 19-yard field goal by Corey Case. Thomasby, quick snap. Looking. Thomasby still looking. He's got to be tackled from behind.
Tackled by Fortenberry.
Sack, and it's going to clock where we stopped at 2 seconds. Hurst uses his last timeout to stop the clock with 2 seconds left.
Quarterback sack by Fortenberry. I apologize to my Cougar fans out in Radio Land. Just getting a little bit excited here. 2 seconds to play.
2 seconds left on the clock as Centreville calls their final timeout. One more play left. Yeah, great job by Fortenberry to beat his defender, get around, and from behind. I don't think Thomasy ever saw him. Fortenberry caught up with him and drags him down for a loss back on the 26.
Fortenberry chasing down Thomasy from the left side. As Thomasy rolled to his left, Fortenberry coming from the left side, defensive end position for the Cougars. The Cougars have put several men out in center field. Hey, if a man gets by you and sees he's going to catch it, we'll take a holding penalty right here. Anything, don't let them get behind you. Dawson Flowers, Keegan Smith, Sonny Singh, Cade Brown, extra defensive backs in the backfield.
3 down linemen for the Cougars. Thomasy brings the club up. Bowling double outs left and right. Final play of the ball game. Thomasy out of the spread.
And now procedure. Timeout.
Timeout for Cougars. Timeout Cougars. They saw the offense, wanted to check the defense. We'll just hold it right here. 23-22, Brookhaven. The Cougars go ahead on a field goal, 19-yard field goal with 18 seconds left in the ball game. Of course, back in this game, the young man you really got to credit is Cade Brown. He practically willed this victory tonight, making some incredible catches. He has played every snap offensively, defensively, except for just a few. Brown is in there as a defensive back.
All down to this, Ken. Spread offense, spread defense. Harrison Brownlee, Sonny Singh, Dawson Flowers, the last line of defense. Keegan Smith for the Cougars.
Thomasy to throw. 3-man rush, throws it out here. Here's the old hook and ladder at the 20. The Cougars going to tackle him. And the ball game is over, and the Cougars have defeated Centreville 23-22.
Homecoming night. Coach Ron Rushing called it. I'm going to give these fans something to see here at homecoming. Wow, what a ball game, Ken. What a ball game.
Excited crowd here at Brookhaven Academy. Brookhaven Academy goes 2-0 on the district now, and 4-2 overall. Centreville will fall to 3-4, and they will drop to 1-1 in the district. Let's take a 2-minute break as we gather our breath here. 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back and recap this ball game for you right after this on B92.
I'm Melvin Tinkle, longtime host of Mississippi Outdoors. I'm here with my friend Gary Stewart of Four Corner Properties. Gary, tell the good folks how Four Corner Properties can make their buying experience hassle-free.
You know, Melvin, in today's real estate market, there are many different ways to find properties, which can be very overwhelming and way overpriced. We want to be your professional filter that reduces the hassle of finding that special dream property.
For more information, call 601-952-2828.
I'm Melvin Tinkle.
I'm Gary Stewart.
See you in the great outdoors.
Online, 4CPLandedHomes.com.
I'm David Lee Brewer, and I ask you to elect me Circuit Court Judge for Walthall, Lincoln, and Pike counties. As a lifetime Southwest Mississippian, former Air Force officer, and 17-year practicing attorney, I'm the only candidate to have served you as both attorney and soldier. Over 13 years as a prosecutor, I've handled thousands of cases, and I will take my Christian values and life experience to the bench, ensuring you receive prompt, courteous, and firm but fair justice. On November 6th, please vote David Lee Brewer, Circuit Court Judge. Paid for by the committee to elect David Lee Brewer.
Come join us for lunch at the Tavern and Grill at Brookhaven Country Club. We feature lunchtime favorites like chopped salad, the burger you built, chicken sammy, and our delicious club. All lunch items served with a side, and we have a great kids menu. Lunch is 11 to 2, Tuesday through Saturday, and Sundays brunch 10 to 2. Be sure to check out our evening specials too. We're cooking for you at the Tavern and Grill at Brookhaven Country Club. Everybody is always welcome at the Tavern and Grill at Brookhaven Country Club.
Any age, any sport, any injury. The Mississippi Sports Medicine Team has your team covered. Shoulder and elbow specialists Larry Field, Red Hobgood, and Randy Ramsey are Mississippi's leaders in the treatment of sports-related injuries. Get back in the game with Mississippi Sports Medicine. Any age, any sport, any injury. The Mississippi Sports Medicine Team has your team covered. Hip and knee specialists Walter Shelton, Jason Kraft, Austin Barrett, and James O'Mara are Mississippi's leaders in the treatment of sports-related injury. Get back in the game with Mississippi Sports Medicine.
Well, a mighty happy homecoming crowd at Brookhaven Academy. Cougars come back and win the ball game with 18 seconds left. A 19-yard field goal by Corey Case gives the Cougars a 23-22 advantage. Cougars hold on to maintain the lead, and they win it here over the Tigers. At the end of the first half, it was 14-7. Tigers on top. Tigers take advantage of a blocked punt in the third quarter, and they scored a 28-yard touchdown to Parrish. 3:22 left in the third. They take the lead 22-7 after their two-point conversion. Then the Cougars come back, driving 55 yards and a 5-yard touchdown pass to Brown. Extra point attempt by Case is good with a minute 22 left in the third. It is then 22-14. Both teams trade punts and so forth. Now the big play, the Tigers hit a long pass play, got the ball down to the Cougar 36, but a holding call erased that play, created a third down and long. And the kick goes down to the Cougar 36 with about 3:32 left in the ball game. Cougars hit a couple of big passes to Cade Brown to get the ball inside the 10. We work it down to the 1, 4th and goal at the 1 with 22 seconds left. Corey Case comes on, nails the 19-yard field goal, and the Cougars take their second lead of the ball game. First lead was early in the ball game, 7-0. So the second lead's the lead that counted, 23-22. Cougars win a thriller here tonight at homecoming. Of course, and Beck, a lot of people remember that 57-56 win years ago in triple overtime, and a lot of people are going to remember this game tonight at homecoming, a thrilling 23-22 win for the Cougars over the Centreville Tigers.
Ken, one of the most entertaining ball games, a clean ball game. Yeah, there were a few illegal procedure penalties across the way, both sides of the field, but two teams that just fought it out to the last whistle, and the Cougars coming out on top, never quitting. And I just don't know what you can say about the senior Cade Brown. Real quickly, and we'll get to the stats. 18 catches, 242 yards, his long catch of 33, 3 touchdowns. I've got him down for about 6 or 7 tackles on defense, punt returns. One of the historic single-man performances that I've seen in Brookhaven Academy football history. But let's not discount the rest of the Cougar football team and the job that the entire coaching staff, support staff, the fans, just a great one, Centreville and Brookhaven Academy.
Nick Hodgman giving us a good running attack when made some nice runs to keep some drives going. Boston Flowers hitting the big passes when he needed to hit them. And that read option, he did a nice job on the read option tonight. Picked up several nice runs for the Cougars tonight as well. Of course, you've got great defensive performances. Brister, Keegan Smith, Griffin, all those guys along that defensive front. Dillon, Bolin, Dunaway, August Sullivan, Noah Diamond, they all did a great job up front against this very tough type of offense to play against us. It's a double wing set, a lot of misdirection. You've got to stay in your spots, and the Cougars did a good job tonight. Centreville got outside a few times. It did bust a few nice big ones, but by overall, Coach Rushing had said the thing you got to do, you can't let them run north and south. You got to keep them sideline to sideline. Overall, the Cougars did that tonight, not letting the Tigers break outside for some long runs down the sidelines.
One thing I want to point out, and I don't want to shortchange the Cougar defense. No points from the Tigers in the fourth quarter of play. When it was crucial, when we had to get stops, when we had to shut them down, the Centreville Tigers scored at the 3:22 mark of the third quarter. No points from that point forward. They didn't really threaten again after that. Great job all around, offensively and defensively for the Cougars.
2 more road games. Well, a home game next week, Benton Academy. So if you've not had a chance to watch Brookhaven Academy at home, this will be the final opportunity. Last year, so they're going to for a 7 o'clock kickoff against Brookhaven Academy. Let's get stats here real quick.
Yeah, some real quick stats. We'll just touch on the highlights for the Centreville Tigers. The workhorse, as we mentioned it, Cade Hurst rushed the ball 22 times for 118 yards and 1 score. Devin Parrish, 12 rushes for 40 and a touchdown. Cody Brashear, 10 rushes for 45. Not much in the passing department. Thomasy, 2 for 7, 1 touchdown and 1 interception for 76 yards. And Devin Parrish had both of those catches and the touchdown for the Tigers. For the Cougars, on the ground, Nick Ogden rushed the ball 13 times for 84 yards. Dawson Flowers had 11 rushes for 33 yards. Did a fantastic job tonight with that little read option, picking a hole, picking up 5, 6, 7 yards at a time. Tyler Fortenberry rushed the ball 1 time for 6 yards. Passing department, Flowers 19 for 27, 280 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Cade Brown, 18 catches, Ken. That's 1-8. 18 catches, 242 yards, his longest a 33-yarder, and 3 touchdowns. Ogden, 2 catches for 36, and Trey Fortenberry, a big third down catch for 8 yards. The tight end drag down toward the right sideline. So all in all, just a fun night. And I'm going to take my hat off to Coach Ron Rushing, picking the Centreville Tigers. People said, why would you pick the Centreville Tigers? It's homecoming. We want an assured win. He said, I'm going to pick the best and see if our guys can rise to the occasion, and that's what the Cougars did.
Well, again, you look back at this game as well. We look at, I can think of maybe 3 touchdowns we missed. We were inside their 5, twice, couldn't come up with anything. Missed a wide-open receiver that would have been a touchdown. So the Cougars had some other scoring opportunities. But we did score when we needed to. Scored late. And again, that field goal with Corey Case hitting that 19-yarder with 22 seconds left gives us a 23-22 win tonight over the Centreville Tigers.
And what do you say about the freshman Case? I mean, we know, we said at halftime, he kicked through the class presentations and the dance teams dancing and the cheerleaders cheering and Case's kicking. You said that it may come down to Case's foot at the end of this ball game, and he wants to be ready. Just a 9th grader. The holder, a 9th grader. So some young guys with some key plays down the stretch for the Cougars.
Well, the Cougars take the win 23-22 in a thriller coming from behind to beat the Centreville Tigers tonight here at Homecoming. 2018 Homecoming. Again, congratulations to the homecoming queen at Brookhaven Academy, Ainsley Allen. So congratulations to you. Now, you could go back and listen to this game. It is being archived at YouTube. Go to YouTube, then you search for B92, the letter B, numbers 92, then a space, then WBKN. That's all lowercase. And you can listen to the ball game, pick up bits and pieces you want to listen to. It is being archived at that location for you. Well, stick around now. Jason Scarborough has the Friday night end zone scoreboard show coming up right after 10 o'clock this evening. And he'll be back with a college preview show at 8 o'clock in the morning. Ole Miss LSU tomorrow. That'll be a 6 o'clock pregame show. And an 8:15 kickoff down in Baton Rouge. Ole Miss at LSU. Well, that's it. It's been a thriller. Always is when these two ball clubs come together. And, Beck, you got to think we're going to see these guys again.
You got to expect it. But if we can go into the postseason play, I'm not going to put the cart ahead of the horse. We got business to take care of next week at Benton, on the road, and then with ASC over in Liberty, the last district game and the last game of the season. But the Cougars can come out number 1. If we see these Tigers again, we'll see them right here at Red Stewart Field.
All right, so that's it from Brookhaven Academy. A happy homecoming. Your final score in a thriller. Brookhaven Academy 23, Centreville 22. We'll be back here at Brookhaven Academy again next Friday evening, the final regular season home game of the year, as we'll be hosting Benton Academy. Pre-game show at about 6:30, kickoff at 7 here on your home of the Cougars and your home of the Rebels, B92. Colin on the road. They'll be at East Central, big South District ball game for the Wolves on Thursday night. You can listen to the Wolves on our sister station, Magic 104.3. Also online at Magic, that's MAJIC 104.FM. Once again, a happy final here for homecoming. Brookhaven Academy 23, Centreville 22. Along with our studio production coordinator, Darren White, along with Beck Warren, is Ken Hollingsworth, and we bid you a good evening.
This has been Brookhaven Academy Cougar Football on B92. Game action was brought to you by Bain Drugs Brookhaven, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, The Bank of Brookhaven, Toyota of Brookhaven, Perkins Ace Hardware Brookhaven,
Four Quarters Property Brookhaven, Green Tree Land and Timber,
King's Daughters Medical Center, Sullivan Ford Lincoln Brookhaven, the Dental Office of Dr. Clay Johnston, Insurance and Risk Managers, Brookhaven Monument Company,
J&B Tile, Highway 51 South,
Paul Barnett Nissan, your New York Life agents Dwayne and Kelly Allred, Clint's Pharmacy Brookhaven, Oak Lane Family Dental in Monticello, Pike National Bank, Mississippi Sports Medicine, your Landmax agent Chad Smith, Advanced Technology Group on Highway 84, Brookhaven Country Club,
Cablin Feed in Pocatello, and by David Brewer, candidate for Circuit Court Judge.
Brookhaven Academy Football is a sports production of WBKN Brookhaven B92.